Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Guapish. And I hope you guys are excited. Wait, what was that noise? I think that was a... Oh my gosh! It was Tanner! Oh my. Wait, no. I think he was calling somebody. Is that Nico?
Guys, that was the sound of me dying. I'm dying. Dying for you to hit that subscribe button. Hit it right down there for more quality content just like this, folks.
Fucking damn it. And lastly, you heard him a little bit there, but we really don't know what kind of sounds this guy makes. I think it was Jackson. That peaked so hard, I could tell. And if it wasn't already obvious, we're doing a What Made That Sound quiz. You guys ever late in bed at night, gosh, wondering what the hell is making that noise around my house right now? It could be a monster. You never know.
It's always my fucking next door neighbor, that son of a bitch in his boombox.
He got into your house and he's playing his boombox?
He still has a boombox?
Jackson lives next door to Radio Raheem, by the way.
Oh.
That's a head tapper for all those who watch our Guapish at the movies reviews.
Our very obscure movie reviews.
Yeah, and like I said, if it wasn't already obvious, we're doing a What Made That Sound quiz, so hopefully, as long as all things go accordingly, you guys will know a couple more sounds that occur in the world as we go along. So, are your guys' listening ears ready to go? You think you're ready to identify these wacky sounds we'll be hearing in this quiz?
So I guess for clarification here, are we trying to guess, like you're going to be playing a sound and we have to guess, like, what
made the sound? I'm going to play a sound bite, and then you're going to buzz in when you think you know what it is, and tell me what made that sound.
Okay.
It's just 50 different bird calls. Dylan
yeah.
secretly got really into birds
this one was
recently.
a blue tit. This one was a red herring.
What's really funny about you saying that, Tanner, is I think yesterday Jackson's like, dude, do you think you could ever get into bird watching? It'd be really funny if this was my coming out of bird watching. Anywho, without further ado, let's get into it. Hopefully this works the way I want it to. Sound number 1. I should make sure my stream isn't muted for you guys. Okay, I'm sure you got it. Perfect. Let me know if you guys need to hear it. There will not be points deducted for having it played multiple times, by the way. You can be played as many times as you like.
Already buzzed in. It's a lion.
Good job, Nico. It is, in fact, the king of the jungle, the lion.
Oh my god.
I thought it was my ass last night, personally.
Dude,
I was gonna guess a crocodile.
Those are both valid guesses, to be completely honest. Okay, 1 point to Nico. I try to get creative with the pictures, so, don't fucking...
All 3 of those guesses are ravenous monsters that eat everything.
Yeah, come on, Jackson. Come on. All right. Sound of number 2.
Damn it, I should have said they're all man-eaters. Fuck, that would have been funnier.
Dude, I just realized I should probably have the answer sheet up.
Jackson, do you think you'd be a bottom?
Do I think I'd be a bottom?
Yeah, that's what Tanner's implying.
No.
Damn.
Interesting.
Tanner's disappointed in me. I'm sorry, I'm not fulfilling your destiny here.
Destiny?
His hopes, his dreams.
Christ, man. All right, I now have the answer sheet up. Okay.
Badass.
Sound of number 2.
Can we get a buzzer reset real quick?
Yes, we can. You guys are going to have to remind me.
Thank you.
Shit. Goddamn. All right.
We're watching out for you, buddy.
Sound number 2. Maybe. Nico.
Is that a bird?
It is a bird, but I'm looking for specifics here. I'll give you one more go.
A parakeet.
Incorrect. Jackson.
Damn.
Dude, those are pigeons.
Incorrect. What the fuck? What kind of pigeons are you hearing?
I don't know, the first bird that came to mind.
Tanner.
Let me go, a toucan.
Is also incorrect. I'll give it one more go around. I'll play the sound one more time for you. And we're going in the same order. Nico.
Yeah, let me go with a, cormorant.
Cormorant. That is incorrect. Jackson.
Dude, that's a blue tit.
Incorrect. Tanner.
I don't know, a sparrow.
Incorrect. It is a falcon.
Wow.
No fucking way.
Wait, dude.
No
Believe
falcon
it.
way.
No. See, like I said, we're learning stuff today, guys. This is an educational quiz. It means we're YouTube for kids, guys. Pay us. Pay us money for being kid-friendly.
Well, hang on a second. That's not how YouTube works for kids.
True.
We're
We're
moving
also so
on.
far away from
This
monetization.
guy wants to plug like and subscribe at the beginning of the video, but when I plug it for being YouTube Kids, all of a sudden it's bad.
Well, because
Anywho,
it's not true. It's not how it works.
We say
anywho,
the F-bomb
sound
like way too much.
number 3. Here we go. Jackson.
T-Rex.
Incorrect. Tanner.
What?
That's Godzilla.
It is, in fact, Godzilla. T-Rex, Jackson? Come on, man.
I've heard that sound effect in so much shit,
Dude,
dude.
we've watched so many Godzilla movies. What do you mean?
I mean, I agree. It's definitely that, but I've also heard it in the context of like Tyrannosaurus Rex fucking cries too.
It's because the sound bites they use to make the T-Rex roar, they also use in Godzilla's.
You don't have to justify it to me.
only
I know I'm
correlation,
retarded here.
man.
You know, I'm just spitballing here off the first thing that came to my mind.
Anyway, that's a point for Tanner. Moving on. Sound number 4. Nico. Oh, I should have paused it. I didn't have time.
Why'd you play it, you son of a bitch?
I did. I clicked it and he buzzed, dude. I didn't have time to pause it.
Put him
Go
at the
on,
back of the
Nico,
line.
what
Put
is
him at
it?
the back of the line.
I paused the sound. Go for it, Nico.
What?
All right, moving on.
Oh, a heart. Sorry.
Jackson.
I was muted.
Yeah, it's a heart.
Dude,
He buzzed in early and then you played the sound. You should have just cut him out of the running there.
I'm sorry. That's on fucking you guys, okay? You were buzzing in early last time. I need to get
No,
in
we
here.
weren't. I was
also,
buzzing when I
you've
heard
been
the
doing
sound.
it this whole fucking time too, you piece of shit.
We're all buzzing at the very same frame. He clicks that fucking button. Let's not lie about it.
I mean, honestly, I probably can make it so it's harder. I just don't have to put my mouse on the screen. You guys can't tell when I... Or no, I have to click it. Fuck, you're right. I wish I could hide my mouse.
There's
well.
no way of avoiding us metagaming this.
That
just
is
let
true.
it happen.
I'll
And
have to
just catch
see
people
how
if they
fast I
click
can
early.
pause the sound if you guys buzz in early. Anyway, yes, it is a heartbeat. Good job, Jackson.
No, I said it. What the fuck?
Moving on. Sound number
What?
5.
I said it though.
Sound number 5.
It's game, loser.
What? What the fuck is this?
Sound. Nico, go ahead. Answer.
Let's go with like a xylophone.
Wrong. All right, here we go.
Damn.
This is a minute and 13 long audio clip.
Tanner.
Are you gonna pause it?
Oh yeah, sure. I just figured you wanted to listen to it.
Oh, I don't know. What the fuck? A creepy haunted house.
Incorrect, Jackson.
Yeah, let it play for a little bit longer here. Let me parse this. This is wind. What?
Incorrect.
Penguins.
Nico. Incorrect.
Damn.
Tanner.
Uh,
Again, you can ask me to play it again. It's totally fine.
yeah, sure. Keep playing it.
No! God damn it.
Oh.
It disappeared
What the
right as
fuck
I
is
fucking
that?
clicked. That's so
I don't think
fucked
any
up.
of us were ever gonna. I
that
don't think any
howler
of us were
monkey?
gonna
It
get
is a
that.
howler monkey.
Damn.
That's crazy.
This quiz is going awry and so...
I think maybe what you should do is if someone gets it wrong, they lose a point. That way we're not buzzing in super early.
I could do that. This has gone bad before, so I'm not... But I could do that. Why not? I'll implement it. Alright, moving on. Sound number 6, in fact. Just testing the waters here. Tanner?
Dude, that's an ice cream truck.
Hell yeah, it is.
Ask him what fucking
Badass.
song it is.
I don't know the fucking song.
It's,
What?
Yeah, it's
God
an ice cream
damn it.
truck song.
For a bonus point. No.
I feel like I do know the song. I think I knew the name of it at one point. Tanner, I guess for a bonus point, if you can name the... Or it's... I know the name of the song, never mind. Or did Nico already say it?
No, I
No,
haven't.
Nico didn't say it.
Can you name what the song is for a bonus point?
I don't know. Isn't it? It's like ragtime blues or some bullshit like that.
I don't believe... I think it's... Isn't it like Scarborough Fair or something like that, Nico?
It's definitely not that. I don't remember what it is either, to be honest.
Okay. Very,
It
very
was
cool.
all pointless.
It was fruitless. Okay. Sound number 7. Aside from, like, personal screw-ups, this is going fairly well. Sound number 7.
Dude, okay.
I got it. Jackson?
That has to be wind.
Incorrect. Nico?
Is it just the ocean?
That is correct. It is ocean waves.
Okay.
All these things sound too much like fucking wind.
This is where we found out. This is where we find out that Jackson is not only colorblind but sound blind.
He's... Yeah.
Once we get a smell test, though, he's gonna fucking sweep us.
It just sounds like some loud ass wind. What can I say?
You guys can give it time. Some of these sound bites are rather long. You don't have to answer.
This is a competition, dude. If
Yeah,
I
but if
give
you're already
it time, we're
buzzed
gonna
in,
immediately
it doesn't
buzz.
matter.
What? What's the point of not buzzing in immediately then?
Yeah, it should absolutely be once someone buzzes in, you pause it.
Alright, fair enough. Moving on. Answer. Sound 8. Tanner.
I think I'm wrong on this, but I want to say that's a subway train.
That is incorrect. Nico?
Damn.
TV static?
That is correct. It is TV static.
Oh.
Good job, Nico.
Thank you.
Alright.
I wasn't thinking wind just for the audience that time.
I would hope not.
One of these days it'll be wind.
Is there wind on this quiz, Dylan? You can tell me. It's fine.
I'm not liking your chances here.
Save us all a lot of trouble.
I'm not seeing anything wind or wind related, unfortunately. Let me double check.
This is a
No
great
hot
build
air
to me.
balloons.
There is nothing wind related on here. I don't know. Wind's tough, man. Wind I didn't consider. Anywho, then again, I pulled this from a website where it was just like I found random things. I was like, that would make sense. Anywho, moving along here. Sound 9. Tanner.
Dude, that's a school bell.
It is a school bell. Good job, Tanner.
Dude,
Look,
this
there's
is
a
such
peacock.
bullshit. I keep buzzing in, and it's saying that I buzz in first, then Tanner just populates above me anyway.
Dude, it's the fucking it's the rush of the game, unfortunately. It happens to all of us at one point. It's truly unfortunate.
6 milliseconds before you is devastating.
It is like it's one of those like track meet things where you're like behind by like a tenth of a second behind first place, and it's just fucking you can't comprehend that shit.
Maybe
All
I
right.
just need to take a lesson from 100 meters, you know? It's
Yeah.
not about winning here. It's just about having fun.
True.
I don't think that's what any of the characters' arcs were about.
It's how it ended. Anyway,
Hey, maybe it's just about, you know, the joy of competing.
yeah, you guys joyfully competing. Are we having joy in our in our competition yet?
Dude, totally. I'm at like -1 point, I think.
I considering this is I don't know. Sound number 10. Nico.
That's an African chant.
Yeah, that's fine. It's tribal chanting specific.
Come on, you can't give him that.
It's
Why
tribal
not,
chanting.
Tanner? Why not?
Because it's very obviously not African.
They're basically one and the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're
on,
minorities
man.
They're
chanting.
both
They're all
people
the
you
same.
don't want in the country, Tanner, you fucking bigot. I see that Abbott shirt you're wearing. He doesn't want these kinds of Indians.
It also, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Native American either. That very much sounded Indian to me.
For some reason, you said the same thing in my brain. It took me a minute to process what you meant. You think that's not Native American tribal chanting?
No, it has the rhythm that a lot of that goofy Indian music has.
It's truly impossible to say.
It's really hard to
frankly.
say.
Whoops.
Do they have, like, cymbals and bells in Native American culture? I don't think they do.
I think, like,
I'm
modern...
sure the
never
white man
figured out
probably brought them
metallurgy.
over.
I'm pretty sure, like, in modern, tradition they do, but regardless, it doesn't. Alright.
I feel like giving it to Nico for African is, like...
Listen, if I settled
It was
on
about the
semantics
spirit
here,
of what I said, Tanner. It wasn't the words themselves.
It sounds like none of us know what the fuck it was, so I think it's fine.
Anywho, resetting. And, as we all know, that was the 10th question, which means there is a pity point. I tried to make these as obvious as possible. We're all gamers here, so we should know what these sounds are, I hope.
These are absolutely going to be the hardest to get ones, then.
No, these should be really easy. I hope they're easy, honestly. Anyway, so our last place is Jackson, unfortunately. Jackson, please, for a bonus, tell me what sound this is.
I'm cooked.
No. You're fucking joking, right?
I was gonna say Jackson is by far the worst person for this.
Yeah.
I mean, I've absolutely heard that sound, but I have no idea where the fuck it's from.
Oh my fucking
Dude,
God,
it's from Super Mario. No, it's not. It's like some arcade game. What the fuck arcade game thing would it be from?
Dude, you'd be shocked to learn.
I'm so distraught.
I know, Tanner. I
Mario
know. The problem, I'm like categorizing this in like different types of arcade games here. I don't think it's a Mario arcade game.
It's fucking Tapper.
Please.
Oh god, dude. The problem is there's just so many arcade games, dude.
Can I give him a hint?
If you're willing to give him a hint, I'll let you give him a hint.
Alright, the
Okay,
hint I'm gonna
Jackson,
give you
here's-
is, hey,
Yeah, what the fuck,
I
Nico?
asked, motherfucker.
Jackson, do you
Jesus.
remember Scott Pilgrim?
You son of a bitch! Shut the fuck up. I'd say go with the most generic arcade game you can think of.
Space Invaders.
I kind of want to give him two, since I'm giving us 2 rounds.
Why would you give that to him? It's wrong.
I'm not giving it to him. I'm asking if I want to give him another guess, because that's what we've been doing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's already gotten 2 guesses here.
I don't know if I want to count that first
I
one.
didn't
'cause he
settle on
immediately
my first
backtracked. Yeah. That is incorrect. Give it one more go, please.
Jackson, remember a Scott Pilgrim's pickup line from that movie?
I'm so fucking distraught right now.
I'm no
shocked.
idea what the fuck. I don't remember shit from that movie. He has a pickup line that's related to an arcade game. Is it even
Yeah.
arcade? Is it? Can I ask
It
for
is an
hints? Is it
arcade
even from an arcade game?
Yes, it's from an
Yes, it
arcade
is.
game. You are correct.
You can even play it on the Atari.
Pac-Man.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
I got
oh
it.
my
It took
god.
a second. It took a
That's
second.
only 1 point though.
You could fucking subtract a point for that, to be honest. I think it's valid.
How many points does he get, Dylan?
I'll give him 2 points for that, I suppose.
Why?
That's less than what I would have given him if he got it
I
on the
was
first try.
fighting for my fucking life there. I deserve it.
Anywho.
This is gonna be brutal if all of them are like, games that most people would recognize.
That's
You'd be-
true.
You'd be... And we're gonna move on now. Sound 11, boys.
Next
Sound
one's
11.
gonna be like a fucking coin block, and Jackson's gonna be in despair.
Jackson?
It's the sound of like some motor running. I'm gonna guess it's like it's not a helicopter. It sounds like it's in flight. I'll go with my first assumption of it's a helicopter.
That is incorrect. I believe Nico?
An airplane.
Let me check my answers, because I think, I need you to be a little more specific than that. I could play it again if
I
you'd
don't
like.
know, like a fucking like a big old Boeing, just like commercial plane.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Tanner.
By more specific, are you referring to what the vehicle is or what it is doing?
What the vehicle is.
Uh,
I'll give you I'll give you guys this at least. Nico was half right.
I was incorrect, and it was a Boeing. It's an Airbus.
yeah, there you go. I mean, if it's not a commercial plane, I guess I'll go. It's a transport plane, one of them big military transport planes.
That is incorrect. Let me.
Just show us the answer, and we're probably going to tell you that you should count Nico's.
Sure. It's a propeller plane, a prop plane specifically.
I was thinking my
okay.
next house was gonna be like the fucking what are like the Blue Angels or some shit, the ones that do like stunt shit.
No, those
for
are
the
jet
military.
planes.
Oh, jet. I was gonna
Those
guess
are
a
jets?
Cessna.
They use jets? Did they always use jets?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Never mind.
You can get me on semantics here, but prop planes make a very different sound than commercial planes. So, just for
It's all
preference here.
planes at the end of the day.
That's because you don't like planes as much as I like planes. Not the movie, though. I don't think the movie's great. Dude, I've been making paper airplanes since I was like 5, so you gotta catch up.
That's
man.
the ideal
Anywho,
time to make them, I suppose.
I made paper airplanes for so long. That's so long. All right, sound number 12. I don't remember the picture I got for this. This will be fun. Nico.
Is that a garbage truck?
It is a garbage truck. Some of these are really bad pictures, but the pictures don't matter. It's,
What the hell is... How does this picture even relate to it?
because
Looks
it's
like
a
a big
truck.
bulldozer truck.
Yeah, that's just like a big
I
excavator.
was trying to
dump
find...
truck.
It's the big dump trucks from Avatar. I was trying to find the fucking garbage truck from TMNT, but apparently nobody got that shit. I probably could have gone and went and found it myself, but... Anywho, that was Nico. Okay, sound number 13. Nico?
Fire?
That is fire.
I tell you what, this game has become much better once everyone stopped buzzing in before we heard the sounds.
Yeah, it's crazy. Weird how that works, in fact.
There's no integrity on this podcast.
I know there's no integrity. That's why I try to design the quizzes the way that I do. Anywho, next sound 14. Tanner.
Dude, that's an owl.
Holy smokes, what kind of owl? I'm just kidding.
Hold on, I mean, do you know specifically what owl it is?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
That's a common barn owl.
It
That was a
probably
great
is.
horned owl, actually.
It could be either. It's impossible to say. Oh, yeah.
It's impossible to say.
Shout out, big Avatar thing here. Big Avatar, anyway.
Speaking of Avatar, wait and just like, hold on during our Guapish of the movie segments where we'll have a special Avatar segment for you guys.
Whoa.
Whoa. Anyway, sound 15. Nico.
So I was gonna say like an incorrect buzzer, but I believe that's incorrect. Let's go with, I'm gonna say like one of those fucking fly killer light things, whatever those are called.
That is incorrect.
Bummer.
All right, I'm gonna resume the sound.
I have no idea what this is. I don't think you playing it for another 10 seconds is going to help, though.
Tanner.
A pair of like hair electric clippers.
Yeah, electric razor.
Badass.
Smokes.
Man, I pulled that one out of my fucking ass. What the hell?
There's so many sounds that one could have been.
True.
That's what's great about this quiz, man. It's so general and generic that anybody could do it.
It's just some like really fast spinning low voltage motor. It could be literally anything.
Yeah, truly. Okay, sound number 16. Jackson.
Microwave.
Correct. It is, in fact,
Good job.
a microwave.
Good job. He nailed that one.
Good job, Jackson. You got it so right, man. You got it so right. That's
I
crazy.
use the microwave so often I have to.
I was gonna say, I wasn't gonna call you out on it, but you know. All right. Question number 17. Not question, sound, whatever, you know. Nico.
Walking through snow?
Incorrect.
What?
Tanner.
Walking through like crunching leaves.
Incorrect. Jackson, you got a guess for us here, buddy?
I mean, they took both of my first two guests, and I just truly don't have a third. Let me just say the act of walking in general.
Incorrect. I'll give you guys one more go around. Nico.
It just sounds like one of those is the problem. Let's say, an ASMR woman, like, scritching the microphone.
Oh my gosh. That'd be very funny if I included something that specific on this quiz. Tanner.
Is it walking on like gravel?
Dude, correct. It is gravel.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a tricky one.
A little bit.
It could have been
I think I've
anything.
walked on enough gravel in my life to know the difference, but maybe that's just me.
For that one, is that me going even or gaining a point?
Listen, the fact that I'm forcing you guys basically to do 2 rounds of it, I don't know if I could just do negative points. I'll do negative points if people like buzz in early like we were having, but I think having to do the minuses, and I'm not minusing points.
Did you ever subtract points?
No.
Okay.
I never started doing that, because I figured it would get very hairy very quickly, and I didn't want to deal with that.
This is the thing you just don't tell us, because we would have seen.
Yeah, I was
now
gonna
we're going
say
to add
you
with
shouldn't say
impunity.
You should subtract points because that's what's causing us to not buzz in
You
instantly.
should say that you're going to subtract points, but not actually do it.
Yeah, the whole reason
Yeah.
we're playing so safe is because we thought this.
But now, because of this whole conversation, you now need to subtract points going forward.
Alright, well, as long as you guys are conscious of it, here we go.
Yeah, just don't actually subtract them, though.
You don't know, you won't know. It's none of your business, quite frankly. Sound number 18. Tanner.
Dude, that is a cellular phone on vibrate.
Dude, he fucking nailed it. Look, I even got a GIF in there. How did I do that? Just kidding. You guys know how to do that shit. We're all technologically advanced in one way or another. For a bonus point, can you tell me what phone that is? Sound number... Are you gonna actually answer that, Tanner?
No, I wasn't. I was about to be like, wait, like the one in the GIF, or...
No, of course not, of course not. Sound number 19. Nico.
That's a monkey.
Incorrect.
Oh.
What a fucking retard. That's a hyena.
That is, in fact, a hyena.
Damn.
Tanner with the fucking animals. He's got them. He knows them.
I'm sorry I don't check out as much furry porn as you do, pal.
Dude.
I was so angry when I didn't get first, but alas, it made you the fool.
Dude, people don't use hyenas in furry porn. It's like the least attractive
They
animal
absolutely
you could...
do. What are you talking about?
Nico would know.
Only in trans furry porn, though.
Yeah, obviously.
Those who know.
Yeah, tapping my head right now, tapping my head. Oh, alright. And here we go. Sound number 20. Prepare thyselves. After I reset the buzzer. Whoa, Jackson, you buzzed
Jackson
a little quick
would buzz
there.
in first on that one.
Cash register.
Dude, that's correct. The speed, not even joking, the speed at which you buzzed in was actually insane.
Yeah, that was startling.
Alright, and as per tradition, that was another 10. We've got another pity point. Who's in last place? Dude, Jackson! I got another bonus sound for you. I worry
I'm so
now.
fucking scared. I'm so fucking scared.
I'm scared for you. I think you can get this one. I think you can get this one. Hopefully. My fingers are crossed for you, buddy.
I've never heard that sound in my entire fucking life.
Oh,
It
no.
sounds like some like you getting like teleported in Star Trek or some shit maybe.
It is a video game sound. I will reiterate, it is a video game sound.
All of these are video game sounds. Play it again.
Tanner's
I
got
have
a little-
no
See,
fucking idea what
I
the
don't think
fuck
I
it is.
even really
I
recognize
think I know
this.
what it is.
Okay, Nico, I want to ask you to give him a hint, but if you're not entirely... Type, message me what you think it is, and I'll let you give him a
Nah,
hint.
just, Nico, give him a hint based on what you think it
The
is.
problem here is that
Okay.
he's my enemy, so he's gonna give me a retarded hint that I would
Actually,
never
give him
get.
the hint and I will verify it.
Golly, think of, like... I can't think of anything that's, like, not very on the nose is the problem.
That is fair.
If we're thinking of the same thing, he might not even know what this video game is anyway, so, like, give him an on-the-nose
Well,
hint.
I'd be shocked if he never heard of this game, to be completely honest.
Jackson, you know what armor locking is?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. It is an Xbox title, so Nico is correct.
I've never owned an Xbox. Well, I owned a
That doesn't
Series
matter.
X, but that was very recent.
It is, okay, I will give you my hint, okay? It is the most well-known Xbox title in history.
I would assume it's some Halo game. It's some shit in Halo Reach.
Okay, what's the sound?
Armor locking in Halo Reach.
That is not quite.
I'd never have played a Halo game. Well, that's a lie. I played the Master Chief Collection, like the first one in that, for like half an hour. That's my entire experience with Halo.
Yeah, it is the sound of your shield regenerating in Halo.
Never would have gotten that in 1,000 years.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that one either.
That's...
My brain kind of went to, like, is this, like, the fucking sound it makes and, oh no, I'm retarded now. What the fuck? What is...
Onimusha.
No, fuck. What is Captain Falcon's game from? God damn it.
F-Zero?
Hold on,
F-Zero?
don't tell... Yeah, F-Zero, that's
Oh,
right.
like the little, when you go over, like, the charging strips or whatever?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, and
valid.
then like,
kinda
you
what I
got
jumped
boost
to.
power!
That is valid. I've only played F-Zero, like, once in my life. It was pretty fun. Alright, unfortunately, Jackson did not get the bonus. I apologize for...
This entire quiz is just gonna be making Jackson out to be a complete fraud of a gamer.
I am a shockingly common gamer, I would say.
I might be more common than you, buddy. Let's not try to make a contest out of it here.
Tanner, what rarity of gamer are you?
What rarity of gamer am I?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely used to be legendary, but I think nowadays I'm an enthusiast.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't even give a rarity, man. That really
Yeah.
shows he's actually an uncommon, I would say, maybe.
He's uncommon,
There you
probably.
Yeah, I'm also uncommon. Probably, I don't know. Alright, where are we? Sound 21. Here we go. Maybe. Nico?
Sweeping?
Dude, that's correct.
Oh, okay. Hell
I wasn't
yeah.
expecting it to be such a generic thing.
Bonus. Who can tell me where this picture is from?
That looks like Kingdom Hearts.
You're close, but that's wrong.
No, it's Final Fantasy then.
That's definitely that one soul fucking dog woman's house. I
Jackson,
don't know
for
what the
a
fuck her
bonus-
name is, what the name of the dungeon is.
God damn it! I was gonna say for a bonus point, tell me the name of the dungeon. That's fine. Anywho, all right. Sound number 22. Nico,
Boat horn.
I think that's.
Don't
this
give
is
it to him. Don't
it's
give
a
him
weird
to him. We only
semantics
got
thing
half
because
of
he's
it.
not wrong though. That's the problem. He just didn't get
If
the
I'm
name
not wrong,
right.
then I'm right.
I think what I believe what he's going for here is what is the technical name?
Yeah, what's
of
the
that
Can
horn,
you tell me what the
Nico?
real name
Foghorn?
of it is? Yes,
There you go.
it is a boat horn, but it's for fog-related situations with boats.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah, like when there's fog.
I'm glad you guys understood my conundrum there, and it wasn't just me being fucking weird. Thank you for your patience. Anywho, sound number 23. Oh, wait, I didn't reset the buzzer. So here's the thing. I played the sound, not the sound itself, but where the sound comes from. I'll say that. Nico.
An elevator?
Incorrect.
Oh damn, that's what I was thinking.
Tanner.
Wait a sec. Is this a xylophone?
It is not a xylophone.
Damn.
Jackson.
Play it again. Oh man, I have no fucking idea. Play it again. Play it 10,000 more times.
No! This piece of shit.
That doesn't even fucking help me. I don't. Oh, it's like a plane boarding.
It's the
sound or
little,
some
you know,
shit.
when the lights, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought
That's
that
a
was a picture of
tough
9/11 before I like analyzed the image a bit more.
Bonus point,
Yeah.
bonus point. Okay, here's where the real point comes from. Where's
Wicked City!
Tanner got it.
I mean, that was basically 9/11. That was 9/11
Yeah,
in
it was
that movie.
basically basically 9/11.
9/11.
Oh no. Anyway,
We're gonna get in hot water for this episode. I didn't think it would happen from the fucking sound quiz.
whatever, man. We're moving on. Sound number. What are we? Sound number 24. Tanner.
Geese! Canadian geese!
Dude, I don't know if they're Canadian, but they're certainly geese. Look at that dapper little fellow there. Look at him. He's smoking
Whoa.
on a pipe.
That can't be good for him.
I think I remember at one point actually making bonus points about where I get the images from, and I haven't been consistent about that. I don't know if I should start now or not. What do you
Untitled
guys
Goose
think?
Game.
Goose game.
I give it to both of you. Why not? I will carry that out moving forward. I suppose for bonus points. I'll
I
let
knew
you
where
guys...
it was from for as well for posterity.
Dude,
I
I'll
just
give you
didn't
a
say
bonus
it
point
because I didn't think
just for
where it was going
thinking
for
it. I'll give you a bonus point.
Guys, I'm not
The first one was
retarded,
Lion
please.
Yeah, if it makes sense to re-reference to
Planes.
something.
The
If
heart
it-
was
if it-
Ricardio from Adventure Time.
We're
How the
not
Grinch
being
Stole Christmas
retroactive
with
with
Jim
this. We're
Carrey.
starting here. I'm not gonna try to remember that shit.
Godzilla was from Godzilla.
There we go. Anywho, all right. Sound 25. Nico,
Is that a T-Rex?
that is in fact a T-Rex.
Oh,
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons.
I feel like this should still be a per buzzer. I can't have you guys yelling. I can't give you guys each a bonus point because you guys keep getting
I feel like it should be whoever answered it gets to have first crack
Yeah,
at
I
it.
agree.
certainly that is, yeah. So don't step out of
We
line. I
shouted it
suppose.
last round. You didn't stop us, so
It's because it was funny, and I was juggling the idea.
He's
of
very
allowing
lax at enforcing rules.
Order in the
on
court,
his own
order in
I'm the
Court.
most chill quiz master in the world, guys. I want you to
You need to
love
stop.
me.
You need to be a fucking quiz
Yeah,
Nazi.
that's why things go horribly awry.
Dude, I think it makes the episode more entertaining. Alright, where are we? Here. Alright, sound number 26. Jackson.
It's a big gong.
What kind of gong? It is from a country.
I don't know, like it's like a Chinese gong. You want its ethnicity?
Yeah.
Where's that
This
from,
is not.
Jackson?
There's no bonus point. There's no bonus
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
It's a very
yeah.
It's from
generic
China.
stock
It's from
photo.
China. That's from the mainland.
Yeah.
Is Jackson doing a bit here? Like the second it's an Asian-y related thing, he just fucking insta-locks it?
Hey,
Yeah.
I also got cash registered, dude. I'm also a Jew.
We're moving on a bit past this now.
And the Chinese are the Jews of Asia.
Question. 20. Yeah, sound number 27. Nico.
An explosion?
What from what? I guess I'll say
A
it's
nuclear
not.
bomb.
You're half right. Tanner.
Okay, you saying he's half right really has me confused, because...
Which half am I referring to?
What?
Exactly.
I'm gonna assume you're being weird here and just say what I actually thought it was, which is a space shuttle takeoff.
It's not a space shuttle takeoff.
Okay.
Jackson.
So is it a bomb?
Yeah, it's a bomb.
Oh my
From
god.
what?
That's King Bob-omb from Bob-omb's Battlefield.
Good job, Jackson. You get the bonus point.
What? Why does he get it? What?
Because he guessed it right.
What do you mean he guessed it? He just said what I said.
He said bomb, and then he
Yeah, I
would have
also
then.
said bomb.
You said
That's
nuclear
the first
bomb.
thing I said. And then you were like, huh? And I said nuclear bomb?
Oh, I didn't hear the bomb part then.
Yeah, that was
You
the
didn't
first thing I said.
Why didn't you stop me when I asked Tanner what the answer was?
Because you
Because
said...
you got it correct. Incorrect.
Yeah.
You were telling me I was
I got the
incorrect. What are
point.
you
Moving
talking
on.
about?
I got the point. Moving on.
Yeah, you really heavily made it seem like it was like a specific kind of bomb.
Yeah, you asked me to specify. That's when I said nuclear bomb.
Dude, I didn't hear you say bomb. I'm gonna be completely real.
No, he didn't. He said his first answer was an explosion. Then you said specify, and he said a nuclear bomb.
Oh, there you go.
He never gave generic.
That's what I
bomb.
heard.
Get wrecked, Nico.
This
Jackson,
seems
what
like it's...
video game is this from?
That's from fucking Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's like the first
now
level.
he gets
I think.
everything.
This is
Yeah,
a
no.
genuinely cheated point here.
Dude, listen, the turn of events is how Jackson described. You said explosion, I said from what, and you said nuclear bomb, and I said wrong.
Those really do not seem like they should be so wildly different that it warrants me not getting the point for it.
I'll keep that in mind next time I'm debating whether I want to set off a bomb in my house and a nuclear bomb in my house. I'm substantially safer from one than the other.
Oh my lord,
What
you
the hell
are
is
you
he
are a
talking
crazy
about?
person.
Last place,
You're just now
last place is
discovering
wrapping
that?
up some points. Nico's upset. What's new?
All right, moving on here. Sound number 28. Tanner.
Dude, those are crickets.
Dude, those are crickets.
Dude, that's our audience.
Oh no. He has-
Mulan!
Dude, you got the bonus. Congrats. Oh, that's not the right number. That's the right number. I almost gave Tanner a shit ton of points for no
You should give
reason.
me 200 points.
I somehow added an extra 0 to your score.
Are you sure you don't want to not give him the point because you didn't guess the Asian red-bellied
Question
cricket?
sound number 29. Nico.
Penguins?
Wrong. Tanner.
Damn.
Those are like internet goats.
Also wrong.
What?
Jackson, you have a guess for us, buddy?
I mean, it sounds like a guy getting straight teeth, but play it again.
You just said what?
He said play it again.
Like fighting cats?
Incorrect. Going back to Nico.
Hogs?
You said hogs?
Yeah.
Incorrect. Tanner.
Can I hear it one more time?
This one is a bit
I mean,
of a son of a bitch.
I don't know. I can't not hear goats is the problem. I don't know if, no, someone already said frogs.
Then Nico said hogs.
No one
but
said frogs.
Oh, he said hogs? I'll say frogs.
it's incorrect. Jackson?
How about just angry cats, not them specifically fighting?
That is incorrect. It is an angry species, but it's not a cat. It is, in fact, a Tasmanian devil.
Oh.
Those things are nasty, man. Those things make some vicious ass sounds. They are evil.
It should have been so obvious. It should have been so obvious.
Oh well. It's like these and fucking what are the other ones that make scary? I think I have it in here somewhere actually, so I'm not gonna say.
I'm sure lots of animals make scary sounds, buddy.
I think that's like the point of most of them.
Well, they're not ones that are tiny and want to fuck you up though. All right. Sound number 30. Jackson?
Those sound like some sort of varmint in trees, squirrels, maybe, squeaking.
Incorrect. Nico?
I'll say bats.
Incorrect. Tanner?
That was a good guess, though. Go ahead and keep playing it. Baby birds?
There are birds, but they're not baby birds. I am looking for a specific kind of bird.
Species of bird?
This is a bird. You see them very frequently in pet stores. Jackson. Want another go?
Oh.
Dude, parakeets?
Dude, correct. They are parakeets.
Damn.
This is a bad representation of a parakeet, but apparently this is a parakeet from this movie. So, Jackson, what movie is it?
Rio?
Dude, that's correct.
Damn,
no.
I thought it was Angry Birds.
I don't think they have parakeets in Angry Birds. I probably would have used it. Okay. And with that is another section under the belt. There's a little tension there for a second, but I think we moved past it pretty well. For a bonus, who is in last place? Dude, it's a tie. Alright, so we've got a tie here. I think for the sake of being fair, so both of you have a chance. Nico and Jackson.
How the fuck is that possible?
Tanner's been pretty good at
He's
answering.
been subtracting points, dude.
He's
Yeah, I've been
subtracting
subtracting
points
points.
Oh my god.
How do I want to do? I'm thinking I kind of want you guys just to DM me what you think it is, so I can give you guys points without interfering with each other. I think that's
just do
probably the
that.
most fair. So, for a bonus, can you guys DM me what you think this sound is? This technically isn't a video game, but it's
Not a video game.
What the
It
fuck
can
is
be.
that
It wasn't
shit?
originally a video game, I'll say that.
Oh, play that sound again.
I did say all of these bonus sounds were going to be from video games, so I wanted to put that out there so I'm not fucking you guys.
I mean, I know what this is, but, like, yeah, why are you throwing us off by including non-video game stuff?
What I said I'm trying to imply is it eventually became a video game, but it was not originally a video game. That's what I was...
Why are these bonus questions fucking impossible? What the fuck is that? It sounds like a cat getting really angry, but why is there like reverb at the end? It sounds like it's like an angry cat falling into a pit.
This is just another instance of Dylan's, like, incapability, I suppose, of knowing how popular anything actually is.
I genuinely don't even have a
striking.
guess for this. I'm just not gonna fucking answer. I just don't know.
Okay.
Dude, can I answer on Jackson's behalf and we split the
Tanner,
points?
can you give a hint?
Do you not know what it is either?
I have no idea what the fuck this is supposed to be.
That's crazy.
Kinda
Can I
shocking.
answer it and take both of their points? I know it. How do I know it?
I feel like that's unfair, but I think it'd be funny. Go for it. Yeah, if you get it wrong, I'm minusing points out.
Listen, you're the quiz master here. I'm pretty sure I know, so I'm willing to make a guess. How do you want to play this?
Go.
buddy?
If you get it wrong, I'm subtracting points, but if you get it, I'll give you points.
I am pretty sure that that is Son Goku powering up.
Dude, correct. It is Goku.
Is that the fucking Japanese one?
Yeah.
Why the fuck
Never
would you
would've
use
gotten
that?
that.
What?
I fucking
How
obliterated
would I ever get
you.
that?
God, I just
It's very
spanked you like a little baby,
The
dude.
Goku,
That is
the Goku
embarrassing.
Japanese dub is very standout in my mind. I don't know.
I've
I
never
figured all
fucking
these-
listened to it.
You've never heard the Goku Japanese dub?
No, it's terrible.
Oh
That's
my
why.
God.
I hate his
That's
voice
why I
in
know
it.
it because of how bad it is.
It's
That's
the
funny.
funniest fucking option here. I get 5 points for that.
Yeah.
I'm excited for a bonus question that actually is easy. This is gonna
Dude,
this is gonna be my
Pac-Man.
moment.
Yeah, the Pac-Man one, I'd say it's definitely easy.
I was
Yeah.
fighting for my life there, boys.
I don't know what to tell you, man. The Halo one I kind of get, but like, it's still Halo's pretty big.
Just some random sound effect from a series I've never played.
Listen, I just assume everybody at one point in their life plays Halo, whether they're at a friend's house or at their house. Anyway, that doesn't matter anymore. Sound number 31. Here we go.
That has to
Nico.
fucking win.
Is it a bomb?
Be more specific.
Is it a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
For a bonus point, Nico, where is this? What is this?
That's a
gift from?
Terminator.
Which one?
Terminator. Dude, that's from fucking Terminator 2.
I was gonna say, we've only seen 2, so I hope you know which
Yeah.
one. Good job, Nico. Like I said, there's a reason I'm specific with some of these, because I I don't reuse them, but like I can't let you guess an answer that's later on. It just makes sense in my
I have
head.
a feeling nuclear bombs probably sound pretty inconsistent between each other.
I mean, nobody's ever, around to hear it because they're probably fucking dead, so, anyhow, we're moving on to sound
I don't think
number...
that's true at all, actually.
Listen, I assume that if you're within
Tanner believes he's
proximity
nuclear
of...
bomb level.
No, I just think that, there's probably a great number of people who have heard any given nuclear bomb.
I just live in the reality that if you're close enough to hear it, it's probably gonna fucking kill you, so...
Dude, there are people that live in, cities apart from the ones that got hit in, Japan, and their fucking windows got blown out. They could absolutely hear that shit, but they didn't get affected by it inherently.
That is, good to know, I
just
guess.
don't know how you guys are expecting to record the sound of a nuclear bomb. It would be too close to pick it up and it would get exploded.
Dude, yeah, exactly. That's why the audio on that one peaked. It was too close.
Yeah.
I had to get all these sounds myself, guys. I hope you guys have a higher level of respect for me at this point. I was in Halo. I was in Halo wearing the armor.
He was suffering for his craft.
I was interviewing Son Goku. Sound number 32. I'll play it again.
Next question.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Dude, no, that's too big of a hint. I mean, if you guys want to just forfeit the question, I'll move on. I want to give you guys a chance.
Yeah,
Let us answer with impunity. Don't knock off points.
Okay.
Let me ask, how specific is the answer?
I mean, the animal has a name.
So it is a specific species you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah, I got no idea.
Does anybody want to throw out a guess?
No, apparently my points have been getting deducted like crazy. I can't risk that.
Or maybe I'm cracked, Nico. Maybe I'm fucking cracked.
Maybe
Jackson,
he's just that good.
you have the balls to throw out a guess?
No, dude, no. I can't lose more. I can't lose to Nico.
That is true. Nobody wants to lose to Nico. Alright.
Not even me.
It's a raccoon.
Really?
Yes.
I would have never guessed that.
Interesting. Yeah, I
They
never
do
would've
like
guessed
to
that
chitter.
either. I was thinking birds the whole time.
That's from Pocahontas.
It is from Pocahontas. Good job, Nico. You know what? I'll give you a point for that. Why not?
Yay!
I hate this game.
That just means he's in last place.
True. Moving on to sound 33. I wait for the thing to pop up, will it? Tanner?
Dude, that's a Jack in the Box.
It is a Jack in the Box.
Dude, that's from Lethal Company.
Do you remember what it's called?
Is it called the Jack in the Box?
It's not. It's called a Jester. I still gave you the bonus point, so you still got it regardless.
Badass.
Alright, sound number 34. Jackson?
It's a big squeaky door being opened.
It is a big squeaky door being opened.
Let's fucking go. That's from Phasmophobia.
It sure is, buddy.
That's like a bug screenshot. Doors can't do that.
If I had jokingly said doorcreak.wav, would I have gotten
I would have
it?
given that to you.
God damn it.
I was gonna say an evil ass door.
That would have been a good answer too. I would have liked that. I believe this is what happened to the doors when the fucking the Uray's fucking ghost ability was glitched. So I believe is when this is taken. Alright. Next sound. Sound number 35. I love it. Jackson.
Rain?
You say rain?
Yeah, rain. Like water falling on a surface.
Raindrops are falling on my head. That is incorrect. Tanner?
Is it... Oh... Is it like a bubbling brook?
No, that is also incorrect. Nico?
Could you play it a little bit more here?
I can hear the rain now. I get it.
Oh, is it like some fucking grease bubbling? Like you got some bacon or something like that on the skillet?
So you're implying this thing making the sound is...
It's like the grease, from some food. You're frying something up on the skillet.
Yes, that is correct.
Holy
it is
smokes.
frying food.
Hot
Dude,
damn.
look at all these foods you can fry. Crap! I didn't know you
Nice
could do
one.
whole
That's
ass
from
crap.
the state fair right there.
Yeah, probably. Dude, I don't vibe with a whole ass animal. That shit grosses me out.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to try that just because of how stupid that is.
We need to go down to a state fair in Corpus Christi, Tanner. This has to happen in summer.
Texas does have a famously big state fair.
They do have, like, soft-shell crabs that apparently you can just eat whole. But, again, I don't vibe with that at all. That sounds fucking awful to me.
That's how the Native Americans ate their crabs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole snapping appendages thing. I can't do. Sound number 36. Why did I have this sound twice? That's very funny. This isn't the thing. It's it. Just name the sound, man.
Is it the
Did we even get the first time?
So what do you think it is then, Nico?
Yeah, so is this one here gonna be the fucking airplane sound again? The
Yeah,
boarding
it is.
sound?
I don't know why the
Okay,
hell.
there we
I think I
go.
mixed up the sounds. I think when
That's
I was
from an
putting this
airplane.
together, yeah, it is. It's from an airplane, unsurprisingly.
It's a pretty new airplane too, because it doesn't have a no smoking sign on it.
Oh yeah, look at that. You guys ever use the vents that they have in the airplanes? I try using those. Those things are
Yeah.
like garbage.
I mean, they don't do fucking anything, but it's better than nothing.
I don't think I used them now.
Isn't it such a weird concept though? The airflow sucks, but you're traveling at like 600 miles per hour. You think the airflow would actually be kind of good? They just suck it in from outside. Anyway.
I feel like that would dramatically lower the like the fuel economy of
Yeah,
it by
probably.
having
Either
some-
that, or it would really compromise the integrity of the aircraft.
Well, listen, it's got to draw air in from outside somehow. It's not like it's just recycling.
I don't
the
even
air.
know if
I
it
hope
necessarily
not.
does, or if it's just a motor that's cycling it.
Yeah.
It's impossible to say. Maybe that's why they say don't fart in
Yeah,
airplanes.
we're
or
not
something.
aerospace engineers. Who fucking knows how those
What's
work?
the deal with airplane vents?
In my defense, I was gonna buzz in on that one, but I was like, this is the same thing sound we've already heard, so I didn't.
That's valid. I don't know. I think, yeah, my brain must have had a mix up there when I was doing a lot of this off of Google Drive sounds, which, hey,
Dude, reset the buzzer.
dude, you're right. Where are we? Sound number 37. Tanner.
Dude, this is a rooster.
Incorrect. It is a bird, though.
Fuck.
Nico.
Oh, god damn it, I wasn't gonna guess a bird there. Let's go with, I don't know, like a peacock?
Incorrect. I like
That
where
was a
your
good guess,
I like where
though.
your head's at, though. Jackson.
Play it again.
Guess a peahen, Jackson.
I'm subverting expectations here.
I have no. I can't differentiate between bird sounds. This is a turkey.
Holy shit, he got it.
Dude, he fucking nailed it.
For a bonus point, Jackson, can you tell me where this is from?
Zootopia?
Incorrect. We haven't seen this movie.
Do I get to say it? Do I get to say
yeah,
it?
Can
we'll
I
go
say
back
it?
to Tanner's
What?
next
Yeah,
on the
that's
list,
Chicken
unfortunately.
Little.
It is Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. I'm shocked we haven't watched this one yet, actually, to be completely honest.
It's not very good, to be fair.
I think it's fine. I do remember it being cringy when I was younger, and I thought younger me was cringy, so maybe it's gonna do a full 180 and it's not cringy anymore, who knows?
It's still cringy.
Sound number 38, boys. Here we go. Nico?
Like some old-timey film reels.
Yeah, it's a film projector. And for a bonus.
Check that out. That's from Gremlins 2.
Perfect. It's all coming
That's
together.
crazy. I was about to guess a construction site.
With the sound or the picture?
The sound, obviously.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, those are like some, like your average construction workers.
Oh, like a jackhammer?
Yeah, you can kind of hear it, right?
Yeah, I can hear it. That's why I was
Yeah, I
trying
can
to
kind of
verify.
hear it.
I had to verify. Okay.
That's actually what your average undocumented worker looks like.
Moving on. Sound number 39. Here we go. Tanner.
Dude, that's a buzzsaw.
I don't know if that's... yeah, that's another name for it. I'll give it to you. It is a table saw.
Yeah, buzzsaw, table saw,
Yeah.
rotating saw.
For a bonus, do I remember where this is from? Hold on.
Is that Damian Lillard?
It's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Good job, Nico. I'm subtracting the point.
What?
Hell yeah.
Man, I don't recognize this at all.
I don't remember which specifically it is, but I do remember what movie franchise it is. So if you can guess the franchise, I'll give it to you.
Is this from Hunger Games?
It is not. Nico, I guess you want to give a crack at what you think this movie franchise is.
Let's say Final Destination.
Also incorrect. Jackson, would you like a go at it?
That was a good guess, though.
Star Wars.
It is not Star Wars. I see it, though. This is reminiscent
Is it
of
one
the
of the
Luke
Saw movies?
It is one of the Saw movies. I believe it was...
Okay.
Oh.
2, maybe? Saw 2, I think? I don't remember where
It's a little on the
It's
nose, don't
impossible
you
to
think?
say.
Yeah, it is a little on the nose, I will agree.
Why
Jigsaw's
does he
a
have a
real hack.
buzzsaw in front of a crowd of people here?
I don't know. I know the movie's a lot about, like, either cut off a limb or kill somebody or you die kind of shit, so I think this is like... I don't know, I don't watch the Saw movies, unsurprisingly. Don't vibe well with them. Anywho, sound number 40! Here we go. Nico. Oh my god.
That's like a storm warning or bomb warning sort of siren sound that you hear.
Yeah, you got it. It's a tornado siren.
Yeah.
Dude, what is this?
That's Siren Head.
Holy smokes. That's fucking crazy.
Shout out Siren Head.
Shout
Love
out.
that guy.
Yeah. Not an SCP, though, surprisingly. And believe it or not, guys, that was another 10 questions, which means we're back to the pity points. We're back in the pits of points.
Is it Tanner this time?
It is not Tanner. In last place, Jackson. Please.
I'm so fucking scared.
This one is a little more understanding. Considering you didn't get Halo, I fear for your chances of getting this one. Nico is going to be a boon here. Tanner probably will be too, but Nico I know is a huge fan of this. Well, he's a fan of the next two, to be completely fair, but we'll save that for later. Here is your sound, Jackson.
I mean, come on, Jackson,
You have
come
to
on.
know that one, right? Come on. I played the whole
I mean,
thing.
I've heard the sound before. I've got no idea where the fuck it's from.
Jackson's an uncommon gamer, but in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's like some arcade game. And you're like running out of time or something on a level.
You
I
are
guess.
running out of time. I will give you that.
It's some feeling of urgency. But from what game? I'm like trying to think of games you run out of time on. I guess that was most arcade games.
Yeah.
I think if he gets just like the franchise, he should get it.
I'll give him the franchise.
Okay, so it's a franchise.
Yes.
Pretty
Pretty big one.
Is this Mario?
It is not Mario. Nico, help a brother out.
Think about Obama.
That doesn't help me. I hope he gets that.
Yeah, I don't get how that's a clue at all. I'll give him a real clue. This is not an arcade game, actually.
Yeah. I believe it
shit.
originated
This
on
is
the
a game.
SNES.
This is a game on a. It's not on the SNES, Dylan. I don't know why you think that. It is on a now defunct console manufacturer's console.
Oh. Right.
The Ouya.
I'm assuming he's referring to Sega, and the only game I can think of from Sega is fucking Sonic.
Perfect. Yes, that is, in fact, the Sonic drowning noise. This is
I
the...
literally never would have gotten
This
that
is the
otherwise.
sound that strikes anxiety and fear in the heart of many gamers. I remember, I was sitting here listening to it just now, and that thing drove me fucking nuts, man. I tell you what.
It's rough. It's scary.
This is like a gaming history lesson for me more than actual bonus points.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think.
You guys don't know about Obama trying to collect the Chaos Emeralds?
No, I
He
have
says
no idea
chaos
what the fuck
control.
you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Hey, is this like a South Park reference?
No, it's a Linkin Park reference.
God damn it. I was close.
It's impossible to say. All right. We're on our final stretch here, boys. We're moving on to sound 41. It's exciting. Excited. Be excited.
Woo!
Tanner.
Dude, that's a bunch of fucking chimpanzees.
It's not chimpanzees, unfortunately.
God damn it.
I realized I gave a hint too early last time, so I'm gonna wait a second. Nico.
That's a bunch of bonobos.
I don't know what bonobos are. Is that a real...
Those are a type of monkey.
No,
Very
they're not
funny.
bonobos. Jackson?
I'd like to accept the hint you were about to provide, but didn't.
I can't. I have to let you guys cycle through.
Play it some more.
Okay.
Just to clarify, if I'm not even buzzing here, if you're like randomly just passing it to me because they've both guessed, am I losing a point if I get this wrong?
Dude, maybe.
I'm fucking pleading the fifth then, I suppose. I have
Dude,
no idea.
is this a bunch of gibbons?
Yes, I'm assuming you mean monkeys. How did you know that?
No, I meant gibbons.
What the hell are gibbons?
They're a type of monkey.
Oh, there's no monkey
I'm
at the
guessing
end of
monkey.
it. Yeah, they're monkeys. They're,
Yeah, that's a gibbon.
they're very cool looking. It's a part of this.
So, are you saying you would have just accepted monkeys?
No, I wouldn't have just accepted monkeys. I was looking for gibbon.
Okay. I thought you said you didn't know what gibbons are.
I didn't know they were just gibbons. I thought it was like a gibbon monkey. Like, you got capuchin monkeys,
Okay.
or you got
No.
whatever bonobos you said. I figured that would have been like bonobo monkey or something. Usually there's the name
Also, these are
preceding.
like gibbons aren't monkeys; they're apes. They don't have tails.
That is valid. I don't know. Like I said, I ripped this off of a website, so
Jesus
don't
Christ.
fucking flame me.
This website's retarded.
It is.
They wrote it with ChatGPT.
In fairness, monkeys and apes are one and the same. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Anyway, part of me making this quiz was we know what these things sound like, but not everybody knows what they are, kind of shit. So
When you pitched this idea, what I was expecting it to be was like you'd show us like fucking like Mr. Krabs walking, and we'd hear that sound. You're like, okay, where does this sound originate from? Like, how did they create it? That's what I thought this was going to be.
That would be fucking impossible. Are you
Yeah,
out
that
of your
would
yeah,
mind?
no, I don't know
Yes.
about that because like sound design gets crazy, man. Like I've seen videos on
It
how people
does.
do sound, and it's just like there's a
Like, how did they create Godzilla's roar?
How would they
It's-
make the sound of Goddard walking around? It's a bunch of soup cans.
yeah, like for example, somewhere in the realm of Destiny 2, there is a breast pump for something. They didn't tell us for what sound. We just know there's a breast pump sound somewhere in Destiny 2. Like,
Dude, you can't just make up a video game and like try and get us with that. Come on.
dude, I tried. It was worth a shot. All right, sound. Oh, this one's fucked up. Sound number 42. Maybe it's not fucked up. Maybe it's fine. Jackson.
Sounds like water or some sort of liquid filling some sort of vessel.
I'll just give it. It's just water.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why I said it was kind of fucked up. Jackson, where is this from?
I don't know.
There's no way. What? Okay. Okay, Tanner, where is this from?
I'm pretty sure this is incorrect, but my mind is telling me Chronicle.
That is also incorrect. Nico, can you save and clutch up the bonus point?
I definitely can. I will say though, Tanner, for whatever reason, I was also thinking Chronicle. This is Percy Jackson.
Oh. Wait,
Oh, there you go.
okay, I thought you... I was very scared there. Yes, it is Percy Jackson. It is the starting scene for Percy Jackson. He's like, I don't know why I'm able to hold my breath so long, guys. Isn't that cool? All right.
I can just sit down there forever, dang near forever. What's everyone bitching about when it comes to holding their breath? I don't get it.
Sound number 43.
It's another fucking
It's
bird.
another bird. All right, I'm going to play it again. Oh, Tanner.
I mean, there's no point in there's no point in playing these multiple times because like all it is now is us throwing out bird species.
Dude, I just thought it was too short. I figured I was doing you guys a service here.
Let me go ahead and go. Let me go. Blue Jays.
It's not a blue jay.
Give Tanner another guess. I'm not throwing my hat in the ring here.
I don't know if I'm sure. Tanner, go for it.
Am I gonna keep losing points if I keep guessing?
Dude, since
Yeah,
they haven't,
each guess
since
you
they
lose a
haven't
point.
buzzed in yet, I'll have
Nobody
grace
has
with you.
any idea how the point system works in this quiz but Dylan.
Yeah, and that's for the best, I think.
Since they haven't buzzed in, I'll give you grace, Tanner.
Oh, fantastic!
You're the only one competing
Is
here.
it a? See, what the fucked up thing is, I have heard this one before. Is it a cardinal?
It is not a cardinal, no.
Is it a tit or a sparrow?
It is not either
You
of
can't just
those.
keep guessing.
You guys haven't
What,
fucking
you
buzzed
guys
in
have-
yet,
you
so
guys
I'm not
aren't
hearing any
guessing it.
competition.
Why is
Is
that
it-
What
how
do you
this
mean? You've only
works?
won
Ryan?
2 rounds!
Is it a pigeon? Is it a crow?
Nope.
No
nope.
one's getting this shit. Move on.
All right. It's a loon.
What?
What the fuck is a loon?
Alone!
A loon.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You guys have heard loons before. Tanner even said I've heard this before. We know what we've heard loons. We just don't
If
know
we
what
said
they
It just
are.
sounds like
Duck would-
generic bird sound effect number 14. I would have never guessed this as a
I've heard
loon.
it from
I don't
other
even know what a loon
birds
was.
before, though.
Yeah.
If we said duck, would you have accepted it?
No, because a loon is not a duck.
We never would have gotten it then.
Yeah, no one would have.
I've
I'm
genuinely
sorry
never
that
heard
you
of a
guys
loon
aren't
before.
capable of having 100% clear on a quiz where it's not expected to have 100% clear. Anyway, we're moving on. You guys have maybe missed like 3 out of the 44 sounds you've heard. I'm so sorry.
You should
divine
shame
justice.
yourself.
They have such piercing red eyes.
Yeah, that thing wants to fucking murder you. This is where dinosaurs evolved into. Remember that. Sound 44. I almost said what it was. Tanner.
It's a motor of some kind.
I'm gonna guess. For some reason, it's giving me the impression that it's like some kind of treaded vehicle, so I'm gonna go like a tank.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
I'm gonna need some participation, guys. I might have to subtract points if you don't participate at all.
I mean,
What
do
the fuck
you
are you
want from me,
talking
man?
about here?
It's a fucking. We're listening to an engine sound. Do you want us to just say it's an engine, or do you want like a specific car that's like making the
It is
sound?
a
or
vehicle of sorts. What kind of vehicle is it?
Now we're losing points for not saying anything.
There's too many options.
I'm trying to make an entertaining video here. If you guys are just gonna be quiet, there's not.
Dude. It's a
I mean, I don't
bulldozer.
want to lose points. There's so many
It's an
things that could sound like
excavator.
that.
Fine.
It's a
Here's
dump
a hint.
truck.
It was said earlier in the quiz.
It's a helicopter.
Nico.
Helicopter.
Thank you. Good job.
Hell yeah. That's from Godzilla.
Good job, Nico.
Whoa.
Oh.
How does he do that? How do you sneak around and just completely surprise him like that?
You guys didn't fucking like
right.
this movie, so I'm not gonna try to defend it, but it's because he's fucking tunneling through the buildings and shit. He's making New York his playground, which I think was somewhere in the text on the title cover.
How
or
would that
something.
surprise them, though?
I don't fucking
That
know.
sounds like a very loud process.
I don't know, man. Hey, it's a bad movie, but I enjoy it, so who cares?
Next question.
Sound 45. Jackson, this is a layup for you, quite frankly. Nico?
Those are gunshots.
Incorrect. Tanner.
That's a thunderstorm.
It is thunder.
What the fuck? I didn't
Nico?
buzz.
No.
Nico, what's going on, buddy? You okay?
I just assumed that it would be gunshots because Jackson's been shooting guns recently.
Okay.
No. This is only knowledge Jackson would have had because he was telling me about the lightning storm that rolled through Texas last night.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. I set you up for that and everything. I fully expected you to at least, if not be first, be on the list. And then when I saw you not buzz in at all,
I thought I clicked the button. It didn't register. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, that happens to me quite frequently with this buzzer, unfortunately. This is a bad question to ask. Who the fuck said? No, it was Tanner.
Yeah.
This is from Mother Nature.
Yeah, it's from Mother. Good job, Jackson. Bonus point. Oh, that's funny. I'm not gonna say why that's funny. Sound number 46. Here we go. Nico.
Frogs.
It is frogs.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Holy shit, those are the little Warner Brothers frogs. They do the I love you, baby, I love my honey, I love my ragtime gal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is what they are, and that is what they do. I'm starting to see some fucking patterns in here. I'm forgetting what the answers on this quiz were. That's very funny.
Nico, if you ever got turned into a chimpanzee, would you mouth fuck a frog?
Mouth fuck a frog.
I feel like there would be much larger concerns for me in that situation than wanting to hunt down a frog to do such things to.
Okay.
Have you guys seen that video of like that chimpanzee or whatever that just like grabs a rat by the tail and fucking smashes it on a rock?
Yeah, I don't
No,
like that
but that
very
sounds
much.
very funny.
I want to move on now. Sound
They're
number
crazy creatures.
sound number 47 here. Nico.
Is that another ape of some kind?
Incorrect. Tanner.
Oh.
Is that one a toucan?
It is not a toucan. Jackson, do you have a guess? Do you need to
I
hear it
don't know.
again?
I don't.
Okay. Back to Nico.
Can I get a hint?
It is a bird.
It's a bird. God fucking damn it. Shit. It's a bald eagle.
No. Tanner.
Is it a parrot, perhaps? A macaw?
Those are two very different birds.
They're like basically the same thing.
That is not it either. Jackson, with this newfound knowledge, would you like to guess?
Is it a seagull?
It is not. It's what the fuck? What? No.
I don't know what fucking birds sound like, man. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not a bird watcher.
It's a peacock.
It's a peacock.
Yeah.
Oh my
Never
god.
got
These
that.
bitches are loud too, man. I remember I went on a trip to Washington D.C. They had like 2 peacocks in a pen, and we were fucking far from those shits, and they were loud as hell. Really cool though. I like.
That's from Kung
peacocks.
Fu Panda 2.
It is. Alas, there was no bonus point prompted, so. All right, sound
That was me
number.
scratching my balls. Guess that sound.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Give me 1 second. I have to respond to a somewhat urgent text message.
Dylan, I just heard a peacock in the house. What's going on?
I've been blasting these sounds through the. There's a whole who's that Pokemon shit. Dude, I can never hear guys' cats when you're trying to make it. Like, Jackson's constantly trying to get me to hear Themis, and I never do.
The final question is, like, he just gives us an animal and we have to make the sound, and whichever one of us are the closest, he gives
That
the
would be a
points
good
to.
idea. It's not, but...
Womp womp.
Okay, back to it. Sound number 48. Here we go. Tanner?
Wait, this is bats.
This is bats.
Oh my god.
Where's this picture from, Tanner?
What the fuck?
You know it. You do know it. Probably.
I don't think... Wait,
It should be
what?
vaguely
No.
reminiscent.
Is this like a... What?
I'll get if you're okay. Since
This
you're
isn't from a Batman film, is it?
it is from a Batman film.
What the
I'm
hell?
buzzing in.
Well, I already.
I have to say which one.
I don't remember which one. I just know it's from a Batman franchise.
Okay, it's from Batman.
Nico, if you could,
Batman Begins.
I honestly don't.
It's definitely not that one.
Do you know which one it's? I guess. Do you know which one it's from, Nico?
Yeah, it's the one where Jim Carrey plays the Riddler.
That doesn't help me at all.
Batman and Robin.
Sure. It's Batman, man.
Give me the points.
I've
never seen this before in my life. That's very funny.
It is apparently
If
from
you
a
notice
Batman
in the top
movie.
left corner, there's a bat with a question
Oh,
mark
yeah, look at
symbol.
that.
I didn't even notice that.
I thought it was part of the wing, to be honest. All right, sound number 49. Jackson, are you still in the buzzer? Okay.
Yeah. he
Yeah.
is.
Sound number 49. Tanner?
I don't know if there's like a technical name of these things, but it's a Morse code machine.
Okay, I will say, what is it a Morse code for?
What?
What did that translate to? Tanner?
SOS?
It is SOS.
Okay.
For a bonus, Tanner.
Dude.
That's a
from
crazy
fucking-
clarification.
That's from fucking Ghost Ship.
Yeah, well, I don't know how else I'd be able to get him to get what I'm asking for with this question if I
I
wasn't.
think just getting Morse code is close enough.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing I'm talking. You want way too specific things for these.
Not always. I've been pretty lenient on a lot of them. Alright. Yes, this is, in fact, Ghost Ship. Very recent callback.
Yes.
Alright. Well, not final question, I guess. We have one final question after this. But sound number 50.
Birds or monkey, you guys call it.
One of those
The
is right.
eternal debate, birds or monkeys. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna go... is this a specific species?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. Let's say, howler monkeys.
Not howler monkeys. Anybody else?
I haven't a fucking clue.
Alright, Tanner, your
There are
hint...
too many types of monkeys out there.
It's just a lot of noise
I said,
happening.
well, to be fair, I said one of those is right. Tanner, your hint starting off is bird.
Oh, god damn it.
I fucking called it. I called it.
Is this one parrots?
It's not a parrot.
Fuck.
Do either of you two want to wager a guess?
Fuck no, dude.
No, there's too many birds, man. There's too many fucking birds.
This bird makes my favorite kind of sound, and that bird is a kookaburra. Look at that little guy.
Oh,
Look
no,
how
why
he's
is
a
it
No
Kookaburras.
way.
I like kookaburras.
Yeah, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
kookaburra. They make kooky sounds. That's why it's in their name, kookaburra.
You know, it's like the final question, right? I think the final question outside of the final question deserves to be hard and impossible.
Yeah. The final question is going to be: is this a bird or a monkey?
That would be, at this point, that would be a good call. Okay, bonus point here after our stretch of 10 yet again.
You know, you really never realize just how similar birds and monkeys sound until you're hearing them without visuals.
Yeah, well, the other thing, too, is, like, you walk out in the mornings, you think you hear birds chirping, but no, it's just fucking squirrels chittering in the trees. I learned that one. That was...
Imagine living in Japan and it could be either birds or monkeys.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun. Or bugs. They really like cicadas over there. I say they like, but, you know, cicadas are
I think they
everywhere.
fucking hate cicadas over there.
I would agree.
I
I'd
don't think
kill
they're
myself. Alright, bonus question, Jackson. I don't have high hopes for you, if I'm being completely honest. But Nico...
That's rough, man. You've had high hopes for me for some of these previous ones.
Nico, I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. I just figured...
Why are you asking them to give me hints? Why don't you just give me fucking
because
hints?
they were chill with it, so I just
He's
went with
bad
it.
at hints, that's why.
I'm not bad at hints. You guys offered hints in the first place before I could offer hints. So I thought, since you guys are his competition, it'd be fun. Anywho, Jackson, I don't remember how long this is. 7 seconds, perfect. It's 7 seconds of agony and terror, but Nico knows it all too well, so feel free to use him as a reference.
Okay, Jackson, this has been mentioned previously in the quiz.
It's over.
I fear that Nico, DM me what you think it is, because I don't remember this coming up during the quiz.
Unsurprisingly, I have no fucking idea. It's like the most generic sounding sound effect of all time.
I'm waiting on Nico's DM. It is a... I don't remember that coming up. Huh.
It's come up before.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. He is right, I guess. I don't remember it coming up. It is a... How big of a hint? I think if I told him the... Do you think if I told him the company that made the game, you think that'd be too big of a hint?
No.
Nico?
No, I guess not.
It is a Square Enix title.
They make a lot of games. That doesn't help me at all.
I'll go a little... No, that's actually part of the answer. I'm not going to say that.
I mean, it's like some sound effect from some old Final Fantasy game. Presumably, Nico knows it, so it's an old Final Fantasy game that Nico is aware of, which I don't think he's really played that many old Final Fantasy games, so it's impossible to say.
Just say the most famous one, then.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't even fucking know what the most famous ones are. Like Final
come
Fantasy
on,
VII.
buddy.
Yeah.
Are you locking in Final Fantasy VII low HP sound?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
It's not.
Damn.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I never would have gotten that in my entire... What world would I ever have gotten that?
Yeah.
This is tailor-made for Nico to only be the one to get it.
I don't... Yeah,
Yeah.
this would have been on the assumption that Nico was in last place or something, and I don't know why I would have ever thought that. I also
what?
just...
You should give me like 5 points.
For what?
Why?
Just cause.
Reparations?
The injustice. My potential was squandered.
It's my fault for assuming that these... I just assumed these were notorious gamer sounds, so that's my fault, I suppose. I'll take the L on
You
that
assume
one.
the Kingdom Hearts low HP sound was a notorious gamer sound?
Yeah, it's a meme or something, I don't know.
No.
Anywho,
Yeah, I
alright.
don't think I've ever heard it before.
With that, apparently you've never heard the sonic drowning sound either, so...
I mean, I have. I just had no idea what context it was from.
Alright, so with that, we are entering our final question, and as per usual, we are wagering, and I'm gonna go ahead and send you all your points here, and since Nico DM'd
Can
me...
I ask what the nature of the final question will be? Will it be the same as what we've been answering so far?
Yes, it will be.
Okay.
Interesting. So will we all still be buzzing in, or do we just, like, all type in what we think it's going to be?
You'll type in... Oh, and what I'll even do,
That's
too, is...
how many points I have? Oh my god, what happened?
Alright, Jackson and Tanner, please send me your wagers.
I swear to fucking god if this is another bird.
That'd be so funny if it was. He should do that.
Alright, so, final question here. Can you tell me... There's a link here for reasons that I couldn't make work before. This is separate from the question. I will still be hitting this here. The final sound. You guys will hear it through. I'll hear an answer from each of you, or you can type it, whichever. I'm not going to say who's right or wrong right up front. And then after everybody's answers are submitted, I will say who is correct. Does that make sense?
I think typing makes the most
Yeah, I
sense.
feel we
let's
should just
just
type
type it.
this.
Okay, then we'll do typing. Alright, here comes the boom. I'll play it
Can we hear that again?
one more time.
Yeah, can I get it one more time?
It's not a bird, it's not a monkey. What the fuck could this possibly be?
Hold on. I'll even go a step further. I will share my screen with Discord. I'll remove the video so you guys can hear the video sound, because I think the video does a lot more credence here. So let me.
No, I think we should stick with the more obscure thing.
Tanner's just saying that because he bet 0 points.
Yeah, he sure did. All right, let me exit out of that.
Yeah, make sure we can't see the friggin' name of the video.
Yeah, you guys get to see. You guys get to see my screen too here. All right, you guys get to watch my beautiful Audacity waves while I play this video for you.
Okay.
All right, can you guys see the page?
No.
Perfect. No. Here we go. All right.
Is this people getting fucking shot? What the hell?
What the hell is going on here? I have an answer I'm prepared to send.
Perfect. Waiting for the other two to type their answers as well.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Nico?
Hang on. I'm gonna change mine real quick.
Okay.
I'm changing mine as well, actually. I think I just thought of what it is.
Okay.
All right, I think I got it.
God damn it. I can't think of what that fucking thing is called, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, god damn it. Am I allowed to Google search what this creature is called? I can't remember the name of it, man.
Answer now.
Fuck, the problem is I don't want to give you time to, like, Google it, and then it's just gonna turn into a whole mess.
I can't think of the fucking name of this thing, dude.
3,
Countdown, Dylan.
Yeah, alright. Ready. 3, 2, 1, send it. I like the sad face. Alright. The answers are in. I'm gonna go ahead and drag the video over so you guys can see it.
Well, you should say what we all said first.
Oh, yeah. So, 4 answers for the audience at home. We've got Jackson, that said shoebill. You've got Nico, who said beavers. You got Tanner, that said woodpeck with a frowny face.
It meant to say woodpecker. I don't know why it got rid of
No, I got you. I'm not going to be that semantic.
Woodpecker is a good guess,
It is a good guess.
Jackson got it right, though.
I'm going to drag over and play the video for you guys. This thing is fucking horrifying. Check this shit out.
God
oh my
damn
god.
It. Yep. I knew it was that. I couldn't think of the goddamn name of that thing.
Look at this fucking thing. This thing's fucking 5 feet tall. Are you fucking kidding me?
Why do they make that noise?
Because they're trying to be fucking intimidating? I don't know.
That blow... I mean, I guess, fair play to Jackson if he wins. I hope that didn't just completely fuck me because I couldn't think of the name of that stupid fucker.
Alright, now I've got to tidy up the points here, so let's see.
While you're tidying up the points, can I piss really quick, please?
Go for it, dude.
Thank
Don't
you.
you have like 7 Coke bottles next to you?
Dude, he's right. Oh my god. Wait, actually? Oh, fuck.
Holy shit, he's whipping his dick out?
Oh my god!
He's just going now? This guy's like a fucking fire hose. Jesus Christ.
Holy smokes, the audience at home will never believe this. For all of our Spotify members.
It's so yellow. I don't think I've ever seen piss that dark before.
Is that
What's
red
he
I'm seeing? Is he okay?
Oh my, is that radioactive? What the hell?
There are like some little floaters in there too. It's like he's got some dang parasites he's shooting out of that bad boy.
Dude, Parasite, we've seen a movie like that before. Dude, it's so hard to look away, but like, I just can't,
He's switching to a second bottle. The first one filled up.
He's reloading, dude. Where's he? Oh, he just threw it out the window. Okay, that's interesting. I hope the neighbors didn't see that. That's fucking wild.
Second bottle is full. He's recycling his piss now.
How the fuck did he get the second bottle
He's like an
full
Ouroboros.
Faster than the first one? How is that even humanly possible?
Oh, finally he's done. There we go. That was crazy.
That was insane. Our audience is never going to believe that shit.
Huh?
Anywho. Alright. So in the time it took Tanner to go take a pee or something, I calculated up the points because I'm a smart little quizmaster. Are you guys ready?
Yes, dear.
Tanner, let's see those hands. Let's see the sheen. We gotta make sure you washed. It's impossible to tell.
So, in third place, the man who was willing to give it all but came up short. We've got Nico. with 0
Bummer.
points. Everybody cry. Everybody so sad. What's that sound? It's the audience crying for Nico. And in first place, we have, what does that sound? It's a fucking drum roll. Jackson with 21.33
No
Repetin
fucking
points.
way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and we've got Tanner in second place with 20 points. It's truly...
That is brutal.
That's so funny.
Your 1.3 Repetin came in clutch there, my dude. I was fucking dogging you for that for a second.
Man, well played, Jackson. Honestly, I'm so, because I knew exactly what fucking animal it is. I just couldn't think of the name.
That's
The only
just
reason
how
I
it
knew
be
that shit
sometimes.
is because I was thinking, wait, that's that bitch from fucking Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers.
Oh my god, I
you
forgot
son
you
of
would
a
have known
bitch.
that shit. That's so funny. I forget about that. That's so cool.
Wow, that's
How
crazy.
many points did everyone have going into that?
Yeah, so going into it, we had Nico and Tanner tied for first place at 25 points each. And then we had Jackson sitting at a cool 20 points going into that. Tanner wagered 5 points, Nico wagered all, and Jackson went and wagered 1.3 Repetin points. It would have been very funny if the Repetin would have pulled you ahead there. Regardless, winning by like that much is, funny to say the least.
Well played. I can't even really be that upset about that win.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like these general quizzes where nobody has an advantage except, how knowledgeable you are of birds. When Nico's like, if
And
this
monkeys.
is another fucking bird, I'm gonna fucking you couldn't see the sweat beating down my forehead.
Someone make a birds and monkeys quiz.
Oh god. Don't wish that evil upon
I'm glad
the
we have a
world,
new
Tanner.
bit, though. I'm glad we have a new bit.
It's truly impossible to know whether birds or monkeys makes these sounds, man.
That's Guapish's
But,
version of the birds and the bees. The birds and the monkeys.
Yeah.
Speaking of birds and monkeys,
I can't wait for us to see some hot dang old birds over on Guapish at the movies.
Guapish at the movies!
Jackson, what did we watch this week?
Our favorite birds and monkeys based movie was in fact the 2017 film Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle, aka our patron pick from our favorite patron, Mr. T. Thank you for the request. And if you also want to get your pick in the raffle and pick just like Mr. T's, go to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish for $1 a month, and maybe you'll get your opportunity to let us watch some random ass movie. Tanner, please describe the plot of Jumanji.
Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle is a reimagining of the Jumanji franchise where the Jumanji board gets picked up by Jackson if he were cool, and it realizes that the youth hate board games, so it turns into a video game, and then Jumanji happens. A bunch of kids get sucked into the video game and they go on a little jungle adventure. The end. Fun fact. The scene where Kevin Hart gets drunk at that place was added because he was really sick while filming that helicopter scene. Like, it was to cover up for him being ill during that scene.
I'll say bad fun fact. I'll go with
Damn.
bad. I'll lock in bad here. Tanner, I'm very curious. What are you ranking this one?
This is a ranking coming from my heart and not my brain. I'm sitting at an A-.
Wow. All right, Dylan, where are you?
please come
putting
back to me. I haven't. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh my God, Jackson, how about you?
Sorry.
I'm at a B minus.
B minus. Okay. I myself am at a B minus as well. Dylan.
I think I'm gonna give Jumanji. Let's give it a flat A.
Whoa.
That sounds.
Need we even say it? Need we say it?
I mean,
Tanner said it best when he was picking this movie, or I don't even know if he said it last episode or not. There was some preamble about it when it got rolled, but I expected this movie to be pretty dog shit, as you'd expect a movie with this cast and this premise to be. And it wasn't complete dog shit. Frankly, I kind of had fun with it. I don't think it's a great movie or anything, but like it was more entertaining than I expected. And, you know, I give it a lot of kudos for that. I think the idea is fun, to be honest. I think it's a clever use of it. I think they could have gone a bit further with it. I don't know if our actors did a great job portraying the personalities of the people they were previously. But, you know, I think the idea was there. And I think it was a fun movie. It was an enjoyable time. I think it looked good. There was birds and monkeys in it. They were in a jungle, as you'd expect. I don't have a ton more to say about the movie. I just think it was like a cute little movie. It was inoffensive.
I thought the actors largely did a pretty good job portraying the original characters they were meant to be. I think The Rock was maybe the weakest one, but everyone else I felt like did a pretty good job there.
I say in that vein here, one of my biggest criticisms of Jack Black is that he always just plays Jack Black, and I still think he kind of does, but also it certainly tones that flavor of him down, which I appreciate this movie for a lot in a meta perspective.
For sure, yeah.
I suppose so.
I'd say I agree with you in terms of like how far they could have gone with sort of just like the premise of this, because I don't know, I kind of feel like the fact that this is like Jumanji doesn't really come into play as much as it did with like the first one, where it's like, oh, it's all like these random events happening that are like meant to replicate a fucking board game, you know? It like kind of tries to do that, but it's just kind of like these are video game levels now. But they don't largely feel like levels. It's just kind of they're walking through the jungle for the most part.
I get it. I don't find it as offensive as you, I suppose. I agree. I also think that the actors portrayed the people they used to be. The whole Rock not portraying his character super well, I think, is just supposed to be the intention of how different the dichotomous difference between who he is as like the Dr. Bravestone or whatever his name was, and like this, you know, skinny white kid who has no confidence. I think that's the point. I've already seen the second movie, so I know where this direction's going.
Is he white?
Who, the kid who gets turned into the Rock?
He looks vaguely Indian. Yeah.
I wouldn't
He's
say...
definitely not white.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna look him up, and his name will be like Sami Thanadar or some bullshit.
Yeah, let me know. But yeah, I like this game for the fact of how video gamey it is. It's so unrealistic, but I think it captures the essence of, maybe not perfectly, but being in a video game. I honestly never have a problem with Jack Black's performance. I don't know about Tanner. I'm not gonna speak for him here, I suppose, but I enjoy the Jack Black movies we have seen. And yeah, I think that this movie doesn't take itself super seriously, which kind of helps, and it's just a fun time to watch. It's not the best movie, but it certainly is a very entertaining thing to watch at the very least. So I always have a good time watching this movie. I think it's a very easy watch too. There's nothing like crazy. I also just like the concept of like the game is trying to get people, you know, it's trying to get people to participate in its game, and when it like realizes like, video games aren't the thing anymore, it turns itself into like a fucking NES cartridge or something. I don't remember what kind of game cartridge that was, but very fun
One minor
concept.
thing. I was genuinely so shocked when that chick got immediately eaten by a fucking hippo. That was crazy. I wish there was more shit like that happened in the movie. They have like all sorts of like random deaths and shit, like the guy exploding because he ate a cake. Haha, funny. But like, that was a good moment, frankly. I think it like immediately put pressure on their situation. And I think they diffused it in a pretty decent way as well, following it up. But there really just wasn't anything that like reached that height. I never really felt like crazy amount of stress for them at any point, which didn't help at all. I wouldn't say like they were acting like this was like a really disparate situation, but I never really felt that. They don't have the balls to kill off a motherfucker in a movie like this. No way.
No, definitely not. My thoughts, I guess on the video game point specifically that we've kind of been talking about, I guess kind of in between you guys. On one hand, I don't really expect this kind of movie to actually play with the medium of video games at all. So to the extent that they did do some stuff in it where I was like, oh, okay, that actually feels like something that someone who has played a video game would think to do in a movie. It kind of played well with me, like when she sacrificed her life so she would fall out of the sky and, you know, be in the right position or whatever. I was like, okay, that's kind of like gamer logic sort of thing. And when Jack Black like gave up a life to the other guy, I'm like, okay, yeah, I've actually seen stuff like that happen in like a beat 'em up video game. Like, so it's for me, it plays well just because I had kind of low expectations for that stuff being present at all going into it. Overall, I just thought I think it's an all-around fun romp. I have a good time watching it. I think it's entertaining. And I think the big thing that probably hurts it for you guys is the humor is hit or miss. There's a lot of like, is he behind me? You know, kind of humor in here. And it never really gets to me that much. I think for the most part, we're at least staying on a good enough pace with delivering jokes that I'm able to move on from the really bad stuff. And I think the action scenes are actually pretty well done too, which I wouldn't necessarily expect for just like, you know, a fucking Jumanji remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They, of course, have to force down the really awkward teenage romance subplot as well, which I just did not really attach to at all. I think it could have been completely avoided there. Like, the drama of, like, these characters, I think, like, the character building thing they were trying to do was fine enough. I didn't have any real problem with that necessarily, but, like, I just don't need the romance B-plot. It was just kind of annoying and predictable, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Except for Bethany falling in love with Nick Jonas. That part was funny.
And then he's like a fucking village man. She's like, shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I will say one minor detail I like, because in the first Jumanji with Robin Williams and all them, we got the perspective of Robin Williams, because, you know, we started the movie with them. This movie started the same way. However, at the ending of that one, we flashed back in time with Robin Williams and his friend. Instead of this time, we kind of stayed in place with our current characters we encountered second. And it was just kind of like an opposite perspective kind of ending, which I thought was kind of cool to, you know, oppose the first movie. Also, dude, actor fun fact, you guys probably already know this, but the Ruby Roundhouse girl, she's Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Nick Jonas's character, whenever, like, you know, in the fucking 30 years or whatever it's been since he, like, you know, was in the game.
As he had sex.
Yeah, well, no. Whenever he sees, like, a group of 4 people, he just walks up to them and he's like, I never thought I'd see you guys outside the game.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That'd be very funny.
Yeah.
They did specifically say 20 years, so maybe he waited a bit and then he started doing that, you know?
No, there you go, yeah.
Can you guys
maybe he thought
imagine
he dreamed it all.
having a weakness in a video game that is mosquitoes and just simply the act of... I'm assuming they have to bite him. But that's like probably one of the most bullshit things ever. Like, what?
I mean, yeah, I thought it was bullshit when they bit him.
True. Do you think that even though he was just, like, you know, trapped in a video game for those 20 years, that having lived 20 years gave him some kind of advantage once he went back to his, like, you know, 17-year-old self or whatever?
I always like to
I don't
think
even know
that.
if it did, because his time perception was really fucked. Like, he was in there for 20 years, but he thought it was, like, what, like 6 months?
Oh, that's true.
That is fair. I mean, still, though, because, like, I don't know, it's time outside the pocket of reality, so I feel like it's still additive.
So there might be some time dilation bullshit or something going on, too.
Yeah.
Fucking time dilation.
Yeah. Fucking time.
At the very end of the movie, I thought they were going to do something interesting. I like thought this for a half second where I was like, oh, maybe, but there's no way it's going in that direction. But when he, like, you know, he fucking gets up there, yells Jumanji, and everyone starts disappearing, I was like, oh, it would be very interesting if, like, there's zero chance you can actually ever escape. It's like either you die for real, or if you do make it to the end, it just, like, absorbs your fucking soul, and it's like it only wants to absorb, like, the people who are good enough to actually make it to the end. Some shit like that, you know?
I
don't think I would have liked that ending.
Yeah, it'd be kind of a bummer, but...
It would be a bummer, but it would have some fucking balls at the very least. It'd be like,
yeah,
damn,
it's an interesting concept, but I feel like it'd go against the tradition of the first movie, especially since they were, you know, obviously in the canon of that world anyway.
Yeah, and I guess that kind of begs the question. I take it you kind of perceive Jumanji as like an explicitly malicious entity.
Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me? You think it's pure heart in what's doing?
let me say, I think that is the most reasonable way to interpret it, but I also feel like that is not the intended way people are supposed to perceive Jumanji from these movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the people making these movies are like, no, it's like a wacky mystical thing or whatever.
It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be fun that you're risking your life and almost
I think
dying.
that is what they are going for, even though, like, just objectively, in terms of what plays out, like, that seems kind of unreasonable to interpret it as.
Well, that kind of begs the whole, like, villain arc thing. It's like, if the game is just following a set of rules, like, it's not intentionally being evil, it's just doing the thing it says it's doing, and it gives you the chance to make it through. It's just turning up the survival of the fittest aspect up a dial. I don't view it as a malicious entity in that regard. I just see it as a construct doing what it was made to do. Inherently, that could still be evil, yes. But they have the option and the chance to get out alive. So I don't interpret it as evil.
That does make me realize that the Jumanji game, for something that has 3 movies about it, is probably still the most, like, unelaborated upon entity in any movie franchise.
And so why is it doing this?
Yeah,
What's its
how does it exist? Why does it exist? Who made it? Where did it come from? None of that. We're not told any of that, which I think is kind of funny. And, you know, assuming they keep making these, I hope they never answer any questions about this thing.
That'd be great. I think it's just like a spin on, because, you know, since we brought it up earlier, it might just be a spin on, like, what the Saw franchise is doing, where it's like, it's not inherently evil, but it's like presenting people with dangerous scenarios and seeing if they have the know-how and the what-how to make it out of those scenarios. It's making you adhere to a set of rules by exposing you to danger. I did a bad job at explaining that.
Yeah, whatever you're talking about, it's insane. It doesn't make any sense. Ending. Do we have any ending thoughts on Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle?
No.
I don't think so. We talked about longer than expected.
I like how they were
True.
they remembered how the main character from the first movie is like, oh yeah, you got sucked into the game. Let's, like, you know, I think Robin Williams was dead by the time this movie came out, so it was a nice little obituary or whatever.
Yeah, I thought that was a cute little reference too. Hot take. I'm gonna stick at my A-. I really enjoy this film.
B-.
I'm also at B-. It sounds like we all liked it more than the original, though.
Very
crazy comment. I mean, I can't remember the original a ton, but I don't really remember
the
being that
original.
great.
We did not rate highly.
No, we were not big fans of it.
I remember going into it thinking I'd like it, and then I watched it, you know, with perspective, and I was like, maybe not great.
Yeah, Dylan was actually the lowest on it.
Yeah, but not by much.
Overall,
though.
it lands at a B+.
Solid.
Wow.
Another one to the pile.
That's a full letter upgrade over the first one for us.
That's crazy.
That's good. I'm the
I don't
lowest
know if
on
people
that.
will agree with us on that.
I don't think many people would agree with us, but I think that's a lot of nostalgia for old people
Exactly.
talking.
I think I think I might have just been the harshest on it because I liked it the most. Oh my gosh, you're right. Holy shit.
I think the only good thing about the first Jumanji is that house was badass. Anyways, we've got the next movie we watched this week, which was my pick, that being the 2019 film Vivarium, which is, of course, a film about a couple who is trying to house hunt, and they get brought into a, basically hell, where they get dropped off in the middle of some fucking neighborhood that, like, just never ends. They have to raise some alien monster child. Eventually, they die raising the kid, and then that kid replaces the realtor that trapped them in the place in the first place.
Funnily, this is like a running theme this episode where, like, this one also is heavily based on birds. What's up with that? No monkeys I can recall, though.
No.
Fun fact. Fuck.
That's a good fun fact.
God damn it.
Did you not get a fun fact?
I did, but it was like a really long one, so I just wrote down, read it off of this tab, and I deleted the tab. Let me go pull that up.
Go to your search history.
Bad fun fact, Tanner. Bad fun fact.
Damn. You almost had him.
This movie, I think it was funny and very on the nose, and they're like, that's what cuckoo birds do. They're mean. Anyways, this movie is kind of boring, I would say. Like their situation, there isn't a whole ton going on. There's the wife stopping the dude from killing the thing, getting them out early. There's the dude digging a hole the whole fucking time, and the kid growing up, and the horrors based around their situation. I think the concept's cool, I would say. I don't know if it's particularly well executed, in my opinion.
No, I
didn't really glom onto this movie a ton. I will say I had a lot of context about it going into it as well. I have seen a lot of shit about this movie, like how to beat Vivarium type videos. So I knew everything that was going to happen going into it, I would say, and maybe that would have been better from like a blind experience perspective. I would have liked it more, but yeah, I didn't really care about this movie at all. I don't even really think. Yeah, I really just have nothing to say. It's just kind of whatever.
And that leads me into the fun fact quite well. The director was doing an interview and talking about a lot of those Vivarium Explained or How to Beat Vivarium videos or whatever, and he said the following quote: "In some ways, it's better not to tell people what to think, so you get to hear all these theories." And the overall thing is he doesn't know what the fuck is going on in this movie either. He just thought some of this shit looked cool.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Is this based on something, or is this like original movie?
No, it's totally original.
Fascinating.
I agree with Jackson. I like the concept. I immediately in the general chat was like, this feels like an SCP. And then I immediately followed up that with this is just an SCP. I think the concept here is very strong. I like the idea of it. However, the execution, like Jackson was leading on to, wasn't a huge fan of. You got the dude who's digging a hole the whole time. You've got the girlfriend who's, like, half in, half out wanting to take care of the kid. They try to kind of tap into, like, motherly instinct there for, like, halfway through the movie. But I was kind of like, she's very aware of how not human this child is and the fucked up situation they're in. And I was like, and you're willing to submit and, like, try and take care of this thing? Like, I get they're, like, going insane and, like, you know, they're trying to find a way to escape. It's just weird because it just seems like she forgets what's happening, and then shit starts happening, and maybe, like, at the end of the movie, they tried to make it seem like she was playing the long game, like she was trying to figure out in a roundabout way what was going on, whereas the husband was trying to be, or not husband, whatever, was trying to be more direct, like trying to find a way out. But, like, I'm not convinced of that. I feel like she fucked up, and then she tried to fix it, and then it just didn't work out. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending either. I think, obviously, I think this movie would have been better if one of them had survived, maybe. Obviously, it's not the point given the introduction to this movie. But I feel like it would have had a much stronger impact if one of them survived and beat the system. But no, the cycle continues, and I'm not a huge fan of that kind of storytelling, frankly.
Are we ready for ranks?
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna give this.
I am sitting at an A-.
Oh my god. Dylan, what are you giving it?
I don't know, man. C+ sounds right to me.
Jackson, how about you?
Yeah, I'm like in around a C+, I would say.
Wow.
I am at a B- for this film currently. So, yeah, as you guys have been talking about, a big part of what's wrong with this film is just that there's not a lot going on oftentimes. We do have a couple of great moments where, like, you know, she's talking to the fucking kid, and she's like, well, did you talk to anyone else today that maybe doesn't live here? And then he did, like, the fucking neck thing, and it was all freaky. Like, that was good. Mm-hmm. When he fucking just, like, pulls up the sidewalk and crawls under there, and she goes into the fucking back rooms, that was great.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of it. We don't get enough of those, like, really great moments throughout it. It's just sort of the same shit most of the time. And, like, I get that you don't want to lump on too much crazy shit going on. Otherwise, like, the kid will seem too malicious, and we can't get the sort of plot of her, like, trying to be a bit more motherly towards him and shit like that, because then it's like, well, why would she act this way towards something that's so malicious and trying to fucking kill her? But, like, I think we just really need to, like, hurry through those points and get to the more out there stuff earlier so we could have more time spent there. Because, like, the cool stuff with, like, the backrooms and everything, we're there for, like, maybe a few minutes, and that's about it.
At the most.
Yeah, so it just kind of leaves most of the film with not a whole lot happening. And, like, even the interpersonal drama between her and her boyfriend, husband, whatever the fuck they are, is just kind of whatever. So, another thing that I'm not a huge fan of, we've seen other movies do this kind of shit too, where, as Jackson said, like, the beginning kicks it off with, like, this is what the cuckoo birds do, and it's like, it's very obvious metaphor for what's happening in the film. And it's like, have some fucking confidence in your concept here, okay? We've seen other movies do the same shit. I think like Teeth also did this very early on, where it's just like, people can figure this shit out on their own. You don't have to draw the parallel so plainly.
Yeah, I might be wrong for saying this. This movie had a lot of potential. It had a very fun idea to play with, and they just didn't. It almost felt like the movie was scared to utilize the set that they had set up. I remember mentioning to Jackson, I wasn't a fan of the whole CGI neighborhood. Now, obviously, it's a little difficult to just have an entire sprawling neighborhood of all these houses that look the same, so I'm not expecting much. I would expect it to look a little better. Like, even the sky was CGI as well, and I wasn't... There's too much manufactured about the whole neighborhood. It took me out of the movie.
I don't think it would work if it didn't look like that. Like,
I know,
for the
and
vibe they're going for...
That's the problem.
Like, the CGI contributes to that heavily. Like, obviously, like, I mentioned this came out a couple months before the Backrooms, but this is very, very liminal spacey and whatever. Mm-hmm. And that stuff often relies on CGI as well. Like, if the whole Backrooms franchise was just like actual footage, I don't think it would be nearly as creepy or impactful. And I think the same can be said for this. But
like the sky,
it looking uncanny, like it is kind of necessary for the emotional impact it's going for.
The houses made sense, but did the sky have to be CGI? Like, that's kind of where I'm...
It should be. I think that's good. I think that contributes.
They literally say that, like, the fucking, like, the clouds or, like, cloud shape and stuff. Like, if it was real clouds, it would take away from the impact of them literally being in, like, a manufactured area, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, it would be way less scary if it wasn't all like, oh, like every element of this world you can tell is fake.
Yeah, they literally say they can't even feel wind. Like, they're literally probably just trapped in like some big fucking like third dimensional box or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
My brain just doesn't like the concept of reality and non-reality mixing in the way that it does in this movie. But that's just a
Sounds
problem.
Like it was quite effective
to
you.
Yeah, it's not a problem with the movie. That's just my problem with the reception of it.
The only way it mixes is because there's two real people.
I just didn't like the way the CGI looked, man.
Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm the big glazer on this one, which I think is kind of a running thing that I like, these like, oh, people, slowly going insane in a single location.
Which is weird. It doesn't seem like you'd be into that.
It doesn't seem like and yet I consistently am. Like, I'm putting this at the same rank as 10 Cloverfield Lane so far. And it gives me a lot of the same vibes there. But yeah, I thought this movie was scary. It was interesting and really good vibes and performances. I agree with what Dylan was saying. It's very like SCP, liminal space coded, internet horror stuff, and yet it's kind of at the forefront of that stuff while being, like a big screen movie, which I think is pretty interesting as well. And your guys' complaints were like it's very slow and plodding and whatever. I agree that is the case, but it just worked on me. I stayed riveted throughout the whole thing.
Do you think him tossing, because this is something I considered by the end of it, obviously when things were said and done, do you think him tossing the cigarette on the lawn and then continuing to dig based on this opportunity being presented to him was the intent in the plan the whole time? Because obviously they bury the bodies. He found a body buried fucking 50 feet under the yard. So I was thinking, so is everything planned out? Like, do they know that they're gonna start digging a hole? Do they allow that to happen? Because it almost felt like it wasn't supposed to happen. But then when he threw the bodies in there, I was like, oh. And then he found the body, I was like, oh, so it seems planned, but was it fabricated, or was it just like it happened? Their plans happened to line up. That's one thing that got me at the end.
If you want sort of a meta criticism here, as I pointed out with that interview, I don't think the creator of this movie has any sort of grand idea of what any of this means. I think he just thought, dude, wouldn't it be crazy if there was a body at the bottom of the hole? Which makes it interesting for us to think about and theorize and whatever, but I don't think there's an actual, specific idea for what it's supposed to be. But, it's fun to be like, oh man, is he saying human beings are kind of even though we think of ourselves as these crazy sentient creatures, we're like predictable animals that will engage in the same behaviors over and over again, much like The cuckoo birds, huh? Whoa.
It's possible. The way I took that was just that they've done this so many fucking times that, like, there are probably bodies littered everywhere around there.
That's fair enough.
That's also a funny theory. I like that one.
Well, it's weird, though, when you think about it, too, because that would have to be the same universe instance, because obviously we were presented at the end of it when she's chasing the alien man-dimensional being through the back rooms, that these people exist in the same reality, but in alternate dimensions. Maybe not alternate dimensions, but, like, parallel, like, sub-dimensions. Like, they're right next to each other, overlapping, but they can't see each other, kind of shit. So, like, in that case, why did they find the body? Because obviously, if she's in her own house, presumably, or in a house in general, they were only able to see each other briefly before she gets, like, sent through other dimensions. So, and, you know, we could sit here and try to psychoanalyze the movie, but, you know, it's all theory. But one thing that I was kind of trying to... So, are we assuming the dude died of sickness? Is that a valid assumption?
I kind of... Again, like, I don't think there are any really intended answers here. I kind of interpret it as, like, they're getting drained of their life by the creature, and that's how it's able to grow so quickly.
That's what I would hope to assume, because by the end of the movie, I was kind of left with, like, well, they were fed, they were watered, and they had the means to take care of themselves, so unless he overworked himself to death, or he got sick and died, and, like, same for the wife.
My assumption about it is, like, well, for one thing here, the aliens grow up very quickly, and they die very quickly, so I don't know if it's really, like a passive thing. My assumption for how they passed away, or like their just general fatigue, was because of the food they were being
That's
given.
also
my
They
assumption.
said they like it didn't have any taste or something. So I assume it was just some fake bullshit that was like just around to keep them alive long enough so the kid can grow up, and then they just like die of malnutrition after a point, which is what happened to the husband.
That, I could see. Yeah, I remember when they ate the strawberries, and they're like, oh, it doesn't have any taste. And I was like, oh, fuck. The food is gonna kill them. Luckily, it didn't kill them immediately, I suppose, but...
Yeah. I feel like if you took this guy's, like, directing and production skills and combined it with the Skinamarink guy's, like, writing, you'd get something pretty badass.
I didn't have a very high opinion on Skinamarink, so I'm gonna have to agree with you, I guess. I might have to watch that movie again, I don't know. Maybe I won't fall asleep this time.
Okay.
Don't do it.
To which part? Falling asleep or watching it again?
Both.
Do we have any more thoughts on Vivarium?
Wild take, because I mentioned this to Jackson. Did at any moment you guys suspect that the kid was gonna try to fuck the girlfriend? I know it's wild,
No.
but fucking... I know you
No.
did, we talked about this.
No, I didn't really. I wouldn't say.
Well, you know, it was a genuine concern of mine. The child was copying everything that they were doing, and I at one point thought that, because, like, you know, he was being very malicious towards the boyfriend, you know, trying to push him out of the picture. So I at one point also formulated a theory of, like, maybe it's because they had no clue where the baby came from. Maybe, like, he's trying to get rid of the boyfriend until he, like, dies of natural causes, and then the way they make babies is they reproduce with the women that they capture, and that's how they get the babies, they send it off. But, yeah, no, I wanted to kill... when the kid was capable of speech and making sound, I wanted to kill it within the first 15 minutes of when it could do so. I hated that kid. I just
I was
thought it
about
was...
to ask Jackson, in those How to Beat Vivarium videos, does anyone say anything other than kill the kid?
No. They basically are like, that's literally your only option. They're like, maybe you could find some way out of the back rooms bullshit, but no, it's literally just kill the kid early and hope that they, like, cut the experiment.
Yeah, no, like, that's what pissed me off so much about the girlfriend, is, like, she knows how much danger they're in. She knows this thing is not human. It just looks like it. It's just mother instinct kicked in so hard. I was like, just let the fucking kid die. Maybe it's just because I agree with the
You could make
dude,
an
but-
argument that, like, there's, like, two options probably they could look at. Like, if they kill the kid, there's a lot of risk about retaliatory action that could happen. And then if they don't kill the kid, they can maybe make an argument that they get let out at the end of it. Like, they fulfilled their duty and they're freed. So I think it's rational to assume both ways. But, like, I get where the guy's coming from, given the kid is a fucking monster and this is a horrible situation. I really don't think anybody's inherently wrong in this situation. There's no way to be retrospective about it either.
I mean, personally, I do think the girlfriend's wrong. My idea here is we're already being trapped and forced to stay here against our will to take care of this thing that's not even ours. In my mind, that's already bad for me. So, like, if I kill this thing and they just kill me, like, they had no intention of letting us out there's no escape.
Wait, they don't know that, though, is the problem. Like, again, they could be let out at the end of the experiment. I do wish there was a bit more meta-commentary about their situation, I guess.
I don't know, man. It's
like some like planning about maybe what type of situation they're in, like why they're in it in the first place, things like that. There could have been a bit more dialogue between our characters about their situation, maybe, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal.
There's just too much malicious intent before the build-up to think that not killing the kid would have been anything but, a positive to them. I was really hoping that I like the break the cycle kind of things where it's like, this has been going on for a long time, but for some reason these two gamed the system. They figured it out, and they're starting to... we may have lost one along the way, but we figured out the cycle, and they were able to make it through. So I was really hoping, like, maybe the wife with her roundabout way of figuring out what was going on, she was going to slowly start learning their secrets and, like, figure out where the guy was going, and figuring out what the hell was going on with the TV and the literature that they had and all that shit. But no, there was like, yeah, fuck all that side plot that you thought we were building up. She's dying, and you don't know what happens, and I'm not satisfied with that. I'm done now.
A-.
C+.
I think I'll go with the lower of my two and say C+.
Obviously it doesn't matter. I think C+ is really harsh.
I just was pretty fucking bored. Like, I think the movie had a cool concept, but that's really all that I really got out of it, unfortunately. I just wasn't particularly entertained. Again, I think that's also largely because I went in not blind. I think I would have had more fun if I didn't know anything about this movie going into it. I thought it probably would have been more interesting to me. But yeah, anyways.
B- for me. I'm not nearly as harsh as these jokers over here.
Yeah, he's a whole half step above us. Or not even half step. I don't know why I keep saying half steps.
Anyways, it lands at a B- overall.
Wow.
Oh, check that out.
Wow.
And speaking of B- movies, we have the final movie this week, which was Dylan's, that being the 1991, not the 2024 film, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Yeah, so you guys ever feel oppressed as children? Well, look no further, because this movie solves that problem. Somehow a 17-year-old is capable of getting some high corporate job when her mom leaves for vacation with her boyfriend, and, like, the babysitter dies with all the cash that her mom left them to do stuff and things. So she has to figure it out, and she bullshits her way through corporate America, ends up landing some pretty sweet deals, doesn't take it in the end, and everything turns out relatively okay. She lived a pretty good double life. Tanner, what's your fun fact?
Kind of based of this movie to call out bullshit email jobs 30 years ago, right? Fun fact, they had to cut out a lot of scenes of the child Zach because the actor had a really bad drug addiction the whole time. He was 15.
Oh my god.
Zach was the oldest son, right? Or was it?
No, the middle son.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Not good.
That's a good fun fact, I suppose. I would have never known a thing.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Yeah, Dylan, where are you putting this one?
I'll give it a B+.
Wow. I'm at a C.
Wow. Let me go ahead and contrast that. I had a blast with all the movies this week, but this was my favorite one. I'm at a flat A.
Nice.
Jackson?
Yeah, I'm around Nico. I'm like around a C+.
Three wolves!
Why'd you guys fucking hate this movie?
So, like, I don't think the idea behind this movie is, like, bad inherently. No. And it's just kind of whatever, I guess. It's kind of stupid. It's a little fun, but it's kind of stupid. It's very cheesy. It's very much a 90s kids movie. I don't have a lot to say about it. It's just kind of whatever to me. It didn't really stand out a ton.
This one's just pissing me off while watching it. These characters just refuse to talk to each other, and it would fix so many of their problems if they just fucking did that. Oh my god.
Dude, the scene near the end where, like, this is like before the dude No, this is like before when they're like prepping for the house party, and they're like having a fight. I thought they were doing a bit. The like the main girl and the older son, like when she got home from work and he's like cleaning the house, he's like, I do all this stuff for the family.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought they were doing a bit, but that was like an actual thing. Like it's like the movie's not even particularly self-aware about these issues.
It was so cliche. And it just so many fucking other parts. Like, the fucking like boyfriend when he like comes to the job and he's like complaining to his sister, and the sister's like, hey, what do you want, Sue Ellen? And the boyfriend just like kind of looks back like, huh, what's up? Like he doesn't look back like, wait,
why is
Sue
this
Ellen,
guy coming
huh?
to her fucking job to sit in like the reception lobby to talk about this anyways? Why did he fucking come up with the truck in the middle of this party outside of her house? Like, have some like social reasonability here. What are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, like driving into this fucking place when he sees that there's obviously something going on.
Yeah, it's like some big event. Let me start blasting on the loudspeaker. I miss you. We're so
Okay.
right for each other. Like,
You know, fair enough. Driving into the event was a little much. I think driving out on the street, that seemed reasonable for like the 90s, okay? That's not too far off base. That sounds like something that happened in that era.
Sure. How common is the name Sue Ellen though? Like, come the fuck on.
It's an
How
older
did he not
movie,
know it was
man.
her?
Anybody could have that name.
I will ask.
What do you mean?
I will ask. Had he ever heard her full name, or had he only heard her referred to as Swell? Though
I don't know. I mean, he calls her Sue Ellen.
does
I
he?
mean,
yeah, I mean,
I'm
he
pretty
goes
sure
to
he
Sue Ellen
does.
in the scene when he's crashing the party at the very least.
listen, I
don't
would
know.
say that my default setting is, and if I hear a name, like if I hear somebody say Jackson, I don't automatically be like, I know that guy. You know, it's
That's
just,
because that's a very common name.
if I hear Nico or Tanner, I also don't just assume I know who they're talking about. Regardless, I'm not gonna assume I know this person because the name is the same.
Anyways,
Sue Ellen
I'm
could be
gonna
a
go into
common
my
name
thoughts.
back then.
Yeah, you know, the thing for me is that the whole, like, oh, kids learn how hard it is to be parents thing is sort of one of the great stock stories of American cinema, you know? We have a fucking billion of these types of stories, and I think this is just one that does it very, very well. I thought this movie was funny. I thought it was heartfelt. I just really, surprisingly heartfelt even. I just really enjoyed it throughout the entire thing. I was having a blast, and I really liked the portrayal of these kids and them learning how to work together and sort of, you know, be better to each other. It just hit me emotionally and humorously correctly.
Why'd all those people in drag like come and steal their car? What was up with that? It never pays off.
And the fact that it never comes up again, it's a perfect joke. I love that.
I disagree. It's like a fucking cutaway gag or something. It's like, why did that happen?
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Literally, when I saw that, I went, I hope they never bring this up again.
I obviously didn't enjoy this as much as Tanner. I think, obviously, given that fact that he enjoys the concept more than me, I think that's really the only separator. Yeah, I think this is a very fun movie where it's just like, well, shit, we gotta figure things out, and, like, they kind of just shenanigan and yada yada their way throughout the movie. And maybe this is wrong, or maybe it's me metaing the movie too much, but it really just made me think, damn, getting away with shit in the 90s is so much easier than it is today. And the level of bullshit that they got away with. I wasn't even mad at this movie. I was intrigued by its ingenuity and its willingness to do these kinds of things. I do think there's a certain charm. I love the 90s vibe with most of these movies. There's something about 90s movies. They've got this vibe about them I really like. I don't know what it is.
You just like movies that don't have a lot of minorities.
Sure. I'm assuming we're talking about children here.
You're supposed to laugh at me, laugh at my joke. You're supposed to laugh at my joke. What do you mean?
I thought about it too much, man. I overthought it.
I assume you mean children. What?
Yeah,
You
children
thought
could be
minors.
minorities. Whatever. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just laugh at my joke. It's funny.
Dylan jimmed the camera for those who are listening.
I jimmed the camera. What the fuck does that mean? Never mind. I don't want to know. But yeah, no. I thought the kid actors were fine. The kid was kind of whatever. Kid actors. But other than that, I thought the performances were quite well for this movie, personally. A lot of fun interactions, a lot of just, I don't know if I could say relatable scenes in this movie, but it was just good old teenage fun, I guess. It was real good vibes, I would say.
I've got a couple more things. The big thing I think that took the immersion out of my sales was that it just felt like their development is a bit too quick and sudden for the most part. Like the party rolls around and they start like realizing the consequences of their actions, and then they just like flip script, and I don't know, it just didn't really work for me very well. And then also, why is this dumbass 17-year-old girl giving all her younger brothers access to this money she stole? Why do they have access to this? Why did she steal like 10 grand and just be like, yeah, kids, go wild? What?
She didn't steal 10
How retarded
grand.
is she? I mean, it was an obscene amount of money. She bought a diamond ring, they bought a fucking expensive ass TV set.
Yeah, so my only problem with that is how unrealistic the kids were being with that. I guess you could justify be like, yeah, kids don't have concept of money. They just like, yeah, you know, money. I did think it was kind of dumb.
But like she should. Like, when I was, like, 15, I had concept of, like, how money worked. She should have figured out. The younger kids have an excuse, but, like, not her.
She only bought, like, a magazine and shoes. What are you talking about?
And the kids bought a fucking TV set and a diamond ring and all this other shit.
Yeah,
a bunch of
she
food for
didn't
their
know.
fucking friends they were hosting. I'm saying, why did she give them access to the money in the first place?
I mean, I guess she let them
they
know
stole
of its
it from her,
existence,
remember?
but yeah, they stole it from her.
Hold on, Dylan, whatever you're saying is wrong. They stole it from her, remember?
I forget this fact. She should have fucking
Yeah,
hit that
they
better. That's
stole
crazy.
it. They stole all the money out of her purse and used that to buy that stuff.
I still don't give her a pass for that. That's still crazy. I do remember this conversation now. They're like, yeah, we're like, we're just stealing from you, even though you stole. Like, you know, like we're just borrowing or whatever. Regardless,
It
I
is
still think it's
crazy that they
retarded.
just let that little girl keep the diamond ring. Like, come on, go put the hurt down on her or something, okay? She can't just hang on
Get
to
some
that.
loan
The
sharks
fact
on her
that this
ass.
kid had the moxie to steal an obscene amount of money for a diamond ring and give it to his 15-year-old girlfriend, and the fact that this 17-year-old girl did not fight harder against that is actually insane. The whole sale thing on the
The
entertainment
kid was
system,
definitely meant to be much younger than 15 in the movie,
Yeah.
but
fuck, I'm just going with the age that's in my mind. But yeah, no, absolutely insane reads. I agree with Jackson though. Like the kids should have like assumed like, yeah, entertainment set back then and the fucking diamond ring, that's a lot of fucking money. And like, I think kids not having a concept of money only stretches so far, and I think those two things is stretching it too far. But it's like kind of funny, I guess. But yeah, not a full pass.
did you guys ever break your arms or legs or anything like that? You ever have to wear a cast?
I fractured
No.
my wrist in kindergarten. That's about it.
Jacking off too much.
I fell off the monkey rings.
That's a euphemism for jacking off. Dude, monkeys are involved in this one now too.
Oh my
way.
god!
God damn
There's
it,
probably
you got
birds
my
in this
ass.
movie as well.
Yeah, there was probably a bird at some point.
There might have been.
I'm gonna stick with my A. I really, really, really like this movie.
I was kind of put on spot here because I didn't have these movies ranked. What did I say before? B+?
Yeah, something like that.
I think I was in the A section. I don't think I could put it that high. I'll give it an A-.
I'm going with my C.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a C+, and that lands it at a B overall.
Wow. It narrowly avoided the B+
Wow.
pile.
So true. And of course, we have a secret review. We watched this movie through legal means. This is the 2026 film, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. This is a movie about Aang it's like in between. It's not even in between. It's definitely leaning more towards like Avatar.
I
Last
think we
Airbender.
are supposed to avoid plot specifics to the greatest extent possible.
That's going to make talking about this movie a lot harder. Bleep everything I just said, I suppose.
I mean, you know, we could play, you know, whatever. Worst case scenario, the video gets taken down or whatever, but
we can just republish it like in a fucking year from now.
I'd say let's not include our, like, plot overview section. How about that?
Okay, fair enough.
Ranks. Nico, where are you sitting?
So I am going to be giving this film an A-.
Wow. Okay. Higher than I would have expected. Jackson, how about yourself?
I'm like a fucking B minus.
I am also sitting at a flat B.
Why'd you guys hate this film so much? You like Avatar, right?
Yeah, I like Avatar.
I like Avatar.
I kind of wanted to kick off this conversation with this question. So, obviously, Avatar, much beloved series, the original one at least, and they're returning to these much beloved characters now a long time later, and there's some inherent risk in not necessarily sullying the franchise, I guess. Like, coming out with a stinker after a much beloved thing kind of puts a dampen on the whole franchise. So
Korra!
I don't think this was a stinker, to be clear, but in your guys' mind, was this good enough to justify even taking on that risk of maybe making... Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely not. I don't think this movie justifies its existence, like, whatsoever. I think, like, if anything, they would try to set up a bit more world building between, like, what happens from the show and Korra, which I think could have been interesting, but we really didn't get that. It just felt like a random-ass, like, side episode kind of thing in the middle of, like, the timeline. It was very strange to me. I remember basically nothing about Korra. I watched that, like, well over a decade ago. So maybe there is, like, some threads that get connected at some point that I'm just, like, completely misremembering because it's been too long.
I mean, really only the big thing is that they founded a city.
Yeah, Republic City is, like, the big connecting tissue.
And, like, even that's, like, barely, like, expounded upon a ton. So, like, literally I don't understand, like, why this movie... Like, it just feels like fan service shit. And even then, they don't even do a good job with the fan service, bro. Our whole team gets fucking rocked, man. Like... It's ridiculous. They get like 1v4 by some single fucking airbender.
Yeah, my big problem is that I think the story itself is not... Well, it's not even unique for this franchise. Like, the idea... I feel like one of the obvious things that you think of like, oh, what would be an interesting thing to do in this world? I think the number one thing most people would think of is, what if there were another airbender, but he's evil? And Korra already did that plot line. And so we're repeating that, and then
but,
I think
this takes place before Korra, so technically it hasn't happened yet.
Right. And the second thing you probably think of is like, oh, what if there was like a big war or invasion of the spirit world into the physical one? And Korra also already did that. So like, I think the animation's really good. I think it's well made. The voice actors I'm a little hit or miss on. Sokka is still Sokka, at least.
Why the fuck did they recast Zuko's voice actor? He's Asian.
He's not the specific type of Asian they wanted.
Yeah, he's also like, a very prolific professional voice actor too.
Yeah.
Did they just not offer him enough money or some shit? But yeah, they just like the story they end up going for is something that we have seen in this world before. And so like I can enjoy the plot beats or whatever, but it doesn't end up hitting me that strongly. And one problem that I had brought up to you guys is like, Aang, and even our entire crew, I would say, they feel really underpowered this whole time.
They do. I was genuinely confused a lot of moments, and they just like don't act like with the abilities they have. Like fucking Katara can literally take water from the air. She did that before in the original series, and she's like bitching about not having water in a fight. Or like Aang's climbing a mountain, he's using airbending to like jump up. Bro, you can bend fucking rocks. What are you doing?
Yeah,
like,
that part was
have
weird,
so many obvious choices they could do, and they just don't do them, and it just makes it feel kind of stupid.
There's so many moments with Aang specifically where you're like, oh, you should firebend there. Oh, you should waterbend there. Oh, you should do earth right there. And I feel like he has been shown to be fairly intuitive at like swapping around.
That was like his whole shtick around like the first series is like him integrating these new abilities and like using them in fun creative ways.
I can't even think, does he waterbend at all in this movie?
Yeah, he has to do it in order to like open up the shit to get the staff.
Okay, yeah, sure. I feel like he leans on the other three way more heavily, which to me doesn't make much sense since water is the first one he learned, and he also learned it from Katara. But that's just a small thing. Do you guys feel the way the characters were sort of changed made sense? Or do these older versions of the characters feel consistent with how we have known them?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think they seem more or less fine. I think the only one I really have issue with is Toph, because I think she's really fucking annoying. But also she was kind of like an annoying brat in the main series, so maybe that's just me misremembering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, she's always been like pretty abrasive.
Yeah. I mentioned it that Sokka he's just Sokka, and on one hand I'm like, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of like, would Sokka have grown up a bit? Would he have matured a bit? Because he by far of all of them, I feel like, is the least changed. He is like the most like,
he's
yeah, that's still that character.
He's literally just the same thing he was when he was a child.
Yeah.
You know, maybe his brain just needs a little more time in that oven, you know? We see in Korra he definitely ages quite a bit. He becomes more mature, but
something
give
happened,
him a little
man.
time.
Something happened to this boy.
And one of the problems, going back to, like, even, was it worth going into this at all, is, like, because, you know, Korra exists, it really limits the amount of world building you're able to do. Like,
yeah.
we know this new airbender guy doesn't stick around. Also, like we all know he's going to be... There is no... I mean, maybe Dylan will say, like, yeah, you know, I thought it was neat how surprising it is that he turns out to be evil, and, you know... But us three are saying Dylan's a retard if he thought that.
Genuinely, I think that's probably my biggest criticism of the movie is that, one, I felt absolutely nothing towards any of the villains, that being the non-benders that are trying to get bending with the staff or the main airbender, because it's all just so impossibly generic. Mm-hmm. It was like the most generic plotline they could have possibly made, incredibly predictable, nothing like creative about it whatsoever from my perspective.
And that was you know, season 1 of Korra.
Yeah,
is the like non-bender army.
The evil airbender guy is meant to act as like a foil to Aang, of like what Aang would be like if he went down a dark path, where, like, you know, if he did end up holding a grudge against the firebenders for what they did, it's like, you know, he's holding that against the earthbenders. I do agree, it does feel far too generic, and they don't do enough with this character to really make him stand out that much, is the biggest problem there, though. But his design is really fucking cool. He looks so rad. Oh my god.
He is a cool looking dude. Topho's go on to something there, thinking he was hot without seeing him.
Going back to the point I was going to make before I made that slight detour, there's very limited world building opportunities because Korra exists, and so, like, we know Republic City isn't going to be destroyed. We know this airbender guy isn't going to stick around. We know none of our characters are going to die here. So it's like, you know...
They're really pigeonholed into what they can actually do with the franchise. It feels like they're going to be trying to make more of these too. So I'm like, how are they going to do that?
Yeah, it sucks because they're kind of getting hit from two ends where they're both pigeonholed, but they also went for like the really generic storylines that have already been done. So like they're not, you know, I feel like.
That just speaks to more about like why this movie even needed to be created in the first place. Like if writing it is going to be such a challenge that you have to make something incredibly generic, what's the point of doing it in the first place? Like if anything, I think the movie is, like you said, incredibly visually impressive. They've got some really cool animation shots, and I think from an artistic perspective, it's great. Outside of like some of the character designs, I'm not crazy about their faces. It seems like uncanny, like very like this is an anime design. It looks kind of stupid.
Yeah,
to me. But yeah, like outside of just showing off some like really cool like technical animation for the series,
it is really cool. To be fair, though, it's really cool.
It is. There are some really fucking sick shots. Like genuinely, I was pretty impressed throughout most of the movie. There are some scenes where it looks kind of bad to me, especially like early on with like the air temple shit, like in the dream he was having. It looked kind of bad to me. But I would say for the most part, it's a good looking movie and has some really impressive shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fights are great in this. As far as like what they could possibly do with this sort of series going forward here, they can't focus too much on like a big bad catastrophe happening. It needs to be more character focused. Like, so those are some of the best episodes of The Last Airbender. Episodes like Katara confronting like her mother's killers, stuff like that, definitely are the big standouts. And so doing more things like that kind of try and explore some of those aspects that we weren't able to get in The Last Airbender would probably be the way to go. I have a funny feeling I know where Tanner is about to go with this. What's up?
Oh, I'm going to mention the comics.
Yeah.
Yep. And see, like, if you're going to be using plot points or stories that you've already done, then use the ones from the comics that you can now bring into the animated thing. Like, I think the two that stand out most to me is the initial one where it's about, like, there's this firebender colony town in the Earth Kingdom where it's a colony that's been there for 100 years, and they're trying to navigate. So do we just kick all these people out? And you know, some of these people are like, dude, I've been here, my family's been here in this town for 3 generations. I know I'm a firebender guy, but like I've been living here in the Earth Kingdom this whole time. And that's a really interesting like dynamic that you could explore there. Maybe not in a movie, but that's why I bring up the other one that I really remember, which is when Zuko goes and finds his mom.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest one.
Mm-hmm. That could have been really interesting. And since it's in this non-animated format, I think there's more of a justification to do that story than these things we've already kind of seen.
This movie was really cool, though. I did like it, to be fair.
Yeah. I did like it. I like, like me and Jackson agreed on, I don't think it really justifies having been created, but, I'm glad I saw it, I guess.
It was fun to watch, It was fun to watch. I think it has a much more reasonable story basis to go on than something like Broly, which is also very visually impressive, but absolutely puddle thin. It's it's a fine movie.
I want to fucking tear
right.
out one of your rib bones and just stab you so many times with it. I just want to hack away at your chest. Man.
I knew I'd get that reaction. I just felt like I had to mention Broly in this moment. You know how it is. I don't think I have much more to say about it.
Yeah, me either. I think we talked about plenty, and fucking Paramount Plus or whatever. We'll see you in court.
I'm sticking to my A+.
You gave it an A+?
Not A+, sorry, I meant A-. Okay. Sorry.
Damn, you love this movie. Shit.
What the fuck?
I'm
sticking my
sticking
flat
on
B.
Yeah, B. And it lands at a B+ overall, unsurprisingly.
Once Dylan gets around to it, it'll be much higher.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if that's true. Maybe I'll watch a review and be like, man, this shit sucks.
That'll be the dangerous part.
Guys, what are you picking?
Oh yeah, I need to pick a movie. It's been a while since we watched a horror movie. Vivarium doesn't count. So I'm going to go ahead and pick another one of those here. Why not? It's been a
You want to watch a horror movie? That's crazy.
Yeah, I want to watch a horror movie. Let's watch Talk to Me.
Okay.
I actually remember seeing that one. That one looked very intriguing.
This is the one made by those Australian YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa. I don't know anything about it beyond that.
I don't think I do. I think I've heard it's pretty brutal, so we'll see.
Okay. The second one of the theme involving Naja too, and I'm sure you guys won't be able to guess it at all based on what this one is. I'm gonna go with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny.
Oh god damn, another bad movie. Fuck.
Is this a sequel to that other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Anyways, we of course have our patron raffle pick, as we always do, and this week we got the 2015 film Atraz, as requested by Lavaskin. Thanks for the request.
Do you guys want to veto this one?
Like atrocity? Is this a bat? Is this another fucking slow torture puke chamber?
I don't know how bad it is, but from what I understand, this is just kind of people getting tortured in a jail.
I'm sad to say, Nico, I'm not gonna veto this one.
I feel like it's just gonna get picked again eventually. Why would we postpone?
Well, presumably it would just be taken out of the rotation.
Who knows how bad it truly will be? I guess we'll find out next week.
All right.
Yeah, I guess so. You chose
Fair
a horror
enough.
movie, Nico.
If you too would like to request a film, just like our patron Lavaskin did, that stupid piece of shit, fuck that guy, hate him, least favorite patron, then Tanner's gonna tell all about how you can do that.
That's right, everyone. If you head on over to guapish.com/Patreon or patreon.com/Guapish, you can subscribe to us for only $1 a month. And with that, you get exclusive access to our pre-Guap show, as well as early access to every single episode. And you get into our little Discord here where you can talk to us, you can request topics, you can request movies, you get slime coins, and finally, you get your name read out at the end of every single episode, just like I'm going to do right now. Thank you so much to Irish Wristwatch, Irahe, but they weren't even running that fast, Slay by J, Blake, Nedagant, I Love Lesbians, Top Ramen Man, Shoplifters Inspired Me to Start Kidnapping Children, Tutbot, Lucas Ledette, Hunter, and Jacob Edwards. Thank you all very much.
That's right. Thank you very much, folks. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye!